Welcome back to the Albie Steer State Farm Insurance pregame show as we get ready for the Sylacauga Aggies and the Holtville Bulldogs here at Boykin Chapman Field in Slapout, Alabama. And Harold Drummonds, we unfortunately tonight we do not have the starting lineup for the Bulldogs, and we kind of alluded to that earlier, but for some reason it just didn't come through, and so we'll make do the best we can. We do have an updated roster for them, so that's a good thing, and so we'll be able to pass that along. But you always do an eloquent job of giving the starting lineups for the Sylacauga Aggies. So as the visitors tonight,
I'm going to go ahead and do the Sylacauga starting lineup. Now, this is a probable starting lineup.
Right.
We don't.
It's always probable.
It's always probable. Anything could have happened during the week. At quarterback, it'll be Brayson Edwards. Running back, Malik Pope. At tight end, will be Blaze Rogers. At the X receiver, Luke Vincent. Z receiver, Dontavius Ware. A receiver, Caleb Burns. Right guard, Hudson Hodges. Right tackle, Luke Thompson. At center, Jacob Haynes. Left guard, Tank Wright. Left tackle, Christian Twyman. That's your offensive starters. On defense for Sylacauga, at nose guard, Chris Twyman. Left end, Jacob Haynes. Right end, Tank Wright. At the Sam linebacker, Jeremiah Varner. Mike linebacker. I think Hudson Hodges is going to be at the Will linebacker. At the Mike linebacker, it will be Ben Thompson. That's how they've been going the last couple of weeks. Jaquan Brownfield will be at the Will linebacker spot. Bandit will be Caleb Burns. At Rover, Dax Flora. Free safety will be Malik Pope. Cornerback, Dontavius Ware. And at corner, Travaris Lauderdale. One thing about these lineups, Bruce, when you get into a game like this, there's no telling what you may see.
Exactly.
You may have been protecting a player that's played the quarterback, for instance. You know, he might be a good DB, and you need him. He's going in tonight.
Right.
And we saw that over the years with Matt Collier and Pope.
Right.
You know, they tried to hold them out of defense because they were the quarterbacks, but when it came crunch time, they were two good defensive backs, so they threw them in there. So may see a lot of that tonight. This is a must-win game for either one of these teams, but it's been years since Sylacauga's had a home playoff game to start the first round.
And Sylacauga, this is actually the first time in the history of these two schools that Holtville and Sylacauga have played. So that's another interesting fact to this ball game. Holtville last year
Courtesy of Reed Slayton.
Right, courtesy of Reed Slayton. Thank you, Reed. Maybe Lucky will give us something like that before too long. But anyway, last year Holtville was a 4A school, Harold. They were in the same region with Talladega and all of that. And when they reclassified this year, they got bumped back up to 5A. They've been 5A for a while, got bumped down, now they're back up again.
We were able to talk to their head coach for a few minutes before the game.
Jason Franklin.
And Coach Franklin informed us, looking at the stadium, you know, he said this place will be, you know, there could be a pretty good crowd here tonight. We're going to have to expand because this area is growing so fast.
Right.
So this may be one of those things where you're 5A now, a couple of years, you keep growing, you're 6A. There's a lot of land around here, if you notice driving in.
Right.
So they'll probably there's probably somebody done bought up some land, going to pop some subdivisions in, like happened up in Morris, Alabama. Now they're sitting 6A, and he said we've got to figure out a way to curb some of these people to where we can stay in the 5A, but it just don't happen that way. You want your community to grow. You want more students and get good athletes to compete on the big level. And looking at their team out there tonight, that's a pretty good-looking bunch.
I don't, Harold, I think I mentioned this earlier. I was here for their, if you want to call it, their jamboree game in week 0 when they played south side of Selma. And I know I mentioned this to Lucky before we actually went on the air, but I don't remember them having that many players on the field that night that they have tonight.
Wow.
I mean, it looks like they've added a few since next to the last weekend of August. But they played a great game that night. It was a back-and-forth kind of game, and they ended up beating Southside of Selma 21-20, the final in that game. And but it was a real warm night that night, as obviously is always going to be in August. And but I just don't remember them having that many players out on the field that night. But they've got several tonight, and Harold, they are fairly large. And so Sylacauga definitely will have their work cut out for them. Andrew Zhao, the head coach at Sylacauga, we talked yesterday on Coach's Corner about his thoughts on the game tonight. And he says, let me tell you what, Bruce, they're going to throw a lot at us tomorrow night. And he, just like Talladega did last week. And, they probably on film they saw some things that they may try to exploit tonight. And he said they do run the football first. They will do that kind of like Sylacauga is at this point. But they do a lot of other things, and they're big up front. And I think we hear this a lot these days in football broadcast and so forth, Harold. It's who wins the battle in the trenches is probably one's going to win the ball game tonight. And so it's a situation where, it's going to be big on big, and it's the Hogs against each other down in the trenches, and who can open up bigger holes for running backs like Malik Pope to run through, along with the big running back for the Holtville Bulldogs. Get to my screen here.
Big number 8, Drew Pickett.
Drew
just
Pickett,
a 10th grader,
whose dad played football at Alabama with Antonio Langham, who is a assistant coach at Sylacauga, along with Andrew Zhao, who played quarterback at Alabama. So there's a lot of good bloodlines running there, Harold, with Pickett as a 10th grader, and got 2 more years here at Holtville. So I think this is shaping up to be a very good football game.
And we got a chance to talk to Coach Antonio Langham, who,
right.
His specialty is DBs and linebackers. And he said, we talked to him, said, how was the week? He said, man, we had a lot to clean up from last week. We let too many guys get open in the secondary and make big plays. And he said, we've had to clean that up because he said, we know Holtville saw that on film. Their
right.
quarterback can do it. They've got some big guys. So we'll see how much they got cleaned up this week. Everybody's going to have to be on their toes.
This is the Albie Steers State Farm Insurance pregame show. Albie Steers, your State Farm Insurance agent in Sylacauga on Highway 21 North, right there at Noble Park. We appreciate Albie and his staff being with us on our broadcast tonight as the pregame presenter. We've got the opening kickoff and the coin toss coming up here in just a moment. So keep it right here. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Double-digit pay raises are history, and now money is a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent Albie Steers would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call State Farm agent Albie Steers in Sylacauga today, because being able to keep more money in your pocket is why he is here. Contact Albie Steers at 256-245-6061.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Fast, fresh, and friendly. That's the Allen Brew Market mission to our customers on the go. Allen Brew Markets of Talladega County fuel your vehicle and you with the best coffee, drinks, snacks, and food, so you can get your day on the fast track. Allen Brew Markets are always convenient with Sylacauga locations on Main Avenue, Highway 280, and Old Birmingham Highway. Allen Brew Markets has everything for the family on the go, and we're always brewing up great specials. Fast, fresh, and friendly, our guarantee to you.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
Our national anthem tonight, presented by the Bulldog Band from Holtville High School.
The Green Machine Band.
Green Machine.
That's
Green
what
machine.
they said.
Green Machine.
Out of the press box. Presented by the Green Machine. You know, this. We have Holtville. It's got the green, the Leeds colors.
And now we have our invocation.
We ask that you may bless this night and all the things we do with it, that we touchdown at every score and may glorify your kingdom. Lord, we ask that you may bless the players and keep them safe, allow them to perform the way that you would like them to, and may you work through this big game tonight. Lord, we love you and we thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right. I guess we'll get to sit back down now. That was our invocation. Of course, the national anthem tonight brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. Business has been in Sylacauga for a long, long time. If you need a windshield replaced, windows in your home, they do a little bit of everything at Sylacauga Glass, so go check them out. Debbie Sanders and the folks down there do great work.
Fixing to give them a call this week.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Going to take your advice and get them to come out and quote me some windows for my house.
That neighborhood, there's probably a
Don't
need
know that
for
I can
them.
pay them, but I'm going to tell them to come out and do it.
This is the Albie Steer State
Jesus
Farm
Christ.
Insurance pregame show. As good gracious, yeah, you're right.
Andre the Giant's coming out with the officials
On the far side,
with a Holtville uniform on.
yeah,
Gosh, huge.
yeah. We've got number 23 coming out for the Sylacauga Aggies, and that is Ben Thompson. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Ben Thompson, number 23.
Well deserving.
Sylacauga will be in all white tonight, white jerseys, white pants, solid white pants, and Cardinal numbers.
I think
front
that's the
and
first
back.
time we've seen them in all white this year.
And of
Usually
course,
they've been wearing their black pants.
They've got the Cardinal helmets with the S on each side. The Holtville Bulldogs will be in white pants tonight. They have like a, I guess you want to call it a gray jersey, Harold, with green numerals and white helmets with an H on each side.
Yeah, that makes it real good to try to read that number. It's number 70. What?
78.
8. Taylor
73.
Austin.
Okay, all right.
That's 78, Taylor Austin. He's a senior.
And he's about 6 inches taller than our referee tonight, which is Pete Story.
Got some of the old crew down here
East
from
Central,
East
right.
Central Alabama.
We have the contract for Holtville. We've had it now for several years, and
You are still an active official,
I am.
so lean on you for a lot of the calls.
I actually got a text today from my son Brantley, who's the offensive coordinator at Childersburg, asking me, he says, I have a question for my referee dad. I hope I gave him the right answer. But we've got the Browns Auto Collision coin toss getting ready to happen at midfield, and right in the middle of the H at the 50-yard line. Pete Story is explaining everything to the both players. Sylacauga being the visitors will call the toss.
So they have the contract in this area. They just
Yes.
didn't. Okay.
That's correct. Sylacauga won the toss. They have elected to receive. And Holtville will kick off. And let's see, Sylacauga, is that the south end?
Wait a minute. No, south end is over here.
South end, okay. So Sylacauga is going to receive and defend the north goal. Holtville will kick off and defend the south goal. That was your Browns Auto Collision coin toss. Browns Auto Collision, where quality is no accident.
Tommy Brown.
And that will wrap up the Albie Steer State Farm Insurance pregame shows. We get ready for the Holtville Bulldogs and the Sylacauga Aggies. Sylacauga, again, will be on offense tonight. They will be led by Brayson Edwards at quarterback. He's pretty much been every snap this year so far for Sylacauga at quarterback, except for a couple of games. And Brayson is a junior. Malik Pope will be your running back. You'll hear both of those names a lot tonight.
You'll hear Malik Pope, Caleb Burns. I think we're going to see a little bit more of Dontavius Ware tonight. I also think that Sylacauga is going to play Luke Vincent a lot more.
Right.
You're going to see the ball go to him because he's probably the tallest guy on the field other than the kid that just went out for the coin toss.
Yeah.
So we know he won't. If he's covering him, that'll be a good idea. But you'll see Luke Vincent. Look over there on the sideline. Look at him walking across to there. You can pick him out.
Yeah, he's a head taller than pretty much everybody over there. You're right.
He's just but I think we're going to see that a lot. During the pregame warm-ups, I also saw some packages defensively that we've not seen this year where you've got Luke Vincent at a defensive back. We haven't seen him in that capacity in a while.
Well, you know, what was it, last year he was a full-time free safety, hardly ever played receiver, and now he doesn't play a whole lot of defense. So it looks like, is that number 7 or number 1 that's going to tee it up?
I can't see anything right this minute. Still can't see it.
I'm going to say it's number 7, Drake Reardon.
Yeah, it's 7.
Okay. He will give us our Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff. Dontavius Ware deep for Sylacauga. And here's a little pooch kick down to about the 25. Comes down to Caleb Burns at the 30. Caleb still on his feet, fighting to the 32-yard line. That will be a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Yeah, getting down and making the first hit was number 16, and he went down low. It's Tanner Potts for the Bulldogs.
So here come the Sylacauga Aggies on offense, led by Brayson Edwards at quarterback. The junior will trot out onto the field. Has a trip set to start the game to the left, a wide out right. Malik Pope in the backfield with him. We've got 5 linemen on the front line, and here we go. From the shotgun, here's Edwards to throw. Got a man wide open. Dontavius Ware at the 40. Dontavius takes it in 35-30. Nobody's going to catch him. 25-10-5. Touchdown.
Great ball fake.
Hang on. I believe we got something going on here.
We got a flag.
Pete Story is calling people back, I think.
I don't see a flag on their side. Ineligible receiver downfield.
There is a flag down. Ineligible receiver downfield against Sylacauga.
Tell you what, another development we got, Bruce, is Logan Corbett is at center tonight.
Okay.
Number 50.
All right. So that
was a beautiful,
basically 75-yard touchdown pass on the first play goes for naught. Actually about a 65-yard play. Sylacauga's called ineligible receiver downfield. That'll back the Aggies up to their 26-yard line.
Perfect
That'll
play
make it
call.
1st and 15. It was. Great play. Trip set again to the left, wide out right. Edwards in the shotgun for Sylacauga. Looks over to Andrew Zhao. He has Malik Pope to his left from the shotgun. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Out in the flat, it's complete to Burns. Burns to the 30. Burns still on his feet to the 33, 34-yard line. Caleb Burns picks up about 7-8 yards. That'll make it 2nd down and about 7 to go.
Yeah, defended well by number 42. Let's see if I can find him on the roster. A little dark up here.
Copeland
Gillen.
Yeah.
He picks up the penalty yardage back +3, so it's going to bring up 2nd and about 7.
Trip set left. Now motion to the right. Here is the handoff off left tackle to Malik Pope. 35-40, 45. Pope still on his feet, fighting for extra yardage to the 46-yard line of Sylacauga. That will be enough for an Aggie Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10.
Yeah, good seal block on the outside by Luke Thompson. He came around and pulled, looked like to me.
About a 12-yard gain for Pope.
Also on the offensive line tonight, Bruce, we've got another starter, Maji Patterson, at that guard.
Trip set again to the left, which is the short side into the Sylacauga boundary, wide out to the right. Motion. Here's a pass out in the flat, complete to Dontavius Ware. Fakes a runner at the 45, goes to the 50, and will go down there. Looks like he's going to be right inside Holtville territory at about the 49.5-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Copeland Gillingham once again on the initial stop. These guys are swarming this Holtville defense. It's not going to be an easy task for Sylacauga tonight to move the ball at will.
Edwards in the shotgun for Sylacauga. Looks over to Andrew Zal. Gets his play. Again has a trip set left, wide out right. Malik Pope in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Handoff to Pope, and he'll be hit as soon as he gets the football and will lose about 2 yards on the play. Back to the Sylacauga 49-yard line. That'll make it 3rd and long for Sylacauga. 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, Sylacauga nothing, Holtville nothing.
Yeah, Cooper Mann shot the gap. He picked the right gap to go to, same one Malik Pope was coming to. So right now it looks like Holtville's going to sell out on the run because they're sending a lot of guys into the gaps, a lot of their linebackers.
3rd and 7 at the Sylacauga 49. Edwards in the shotgun for Sylacauga. We've got a stack twin to the right, a wide out left, and a wing back left. Pope in the backfield with Edwards. Here's the handoff to Pope right up the middle, 50. Down to about the 48 of Holtville. He'll be about 4 yards short of the first down, Harold, and Sylacauga could be forced to punt here.
Yeah, Sylacauga decided to go off the right side of the line. They're lined up right in the middle of the field now.
And it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and about 4 to go. First down is at the 43.5-yard line.
Wow, Tanner Potts made the stop for the Bulldogs.
Edwards in the shotgun, takes the snap, delayed handoff, left tackle. Here's Pope. He'll get back to midfield, and he will go down there, and Holtville will take over on downs, Harold.
Yeah, good pursuit by Cooper Mann. They don't list his position. I think he's at one of those outside linebacker spots. Got over there quick. So like I was telling you, these guys swarm to the football.
Holtville will take over after holding Sylacauga on 4th and 4 at the Sylacauga 49-yard line, plus 49-yard line. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Twin set right, twin set left.
There's a hold. There's a hold.
Here's a pass back to the quarterback. We're going to have a triple pass, actually. And it's incomplete.
I can't believe it.
Down at the 25-yard line.
There's a holding right there. And they don't call it?
Number 4 is the quarterback for Holtville tonight. That is Braxton Buck. This first quarter being brought to you by Hellbilly Hollow and Vincent. Got a big deal going on.
They did everything but throw Hudson Hodges up in the stands.
2nd down and 10 for Holtville. Snap is on the ground, fumble, and Sylacauga will recover at the 49-yard line and get it back.
Yeah, just a mishap between the running back and the quarterback. Ball squirted loose. Didn't see who recovered it for Sylacauga, but it laid on the ground for just a few seconds. Sylacauga gets the ball back. Bruce, right about where they turned it over at.
I think Dalton Miley actually recovered the fumble for Sylacauga. So the Aggies take over with a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at their own 49 following the fumble by Holtville.
It laid out there long enough. I thought I was going to have to run out there and jump on it.
I'm surprised Bill Hodges didn't jump over the fence and go get that one.
He's serious move.
8 seconds on the play clock. Sylacauga's going to have to hurry. They're going to get called for delay of game. Here's the snap from the shotgun. Here's the handoff to Pope. Pope to midfield. Pope to the 45. Malik Pope for the Sylacauga Aggies go to the 41. And he'll be close to a Sylacauga first down. Let's see if he makes it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be about a yard short where they're spotting it. I'm going to stand up and move out here where I can see.
He'll be about a half a yard short of the first down. 2nd and officially a 1.
The offensive line's doing all they can. They're sending more guys than what you've got blockers. Does that make sense?
We got, 3 running backs in the backfield now. Sylacauga will shift out of that. Wing back left, wide out left. Here's Pope on the handoff. In the backfield, he'll be stopped for about a 2-yard loss. They are definitely keying on Malik Pope.
Yeah, he's going to have a long night. That was Gilliland again. Copeland Gilliland.
I have just seen more emotion by Malik Pope than I may have ever seen in my life. He was looking at the sidelines and using his hands. I've never seen him do that before. He's getting frustrated.
He's going to lose 2 yards.
That'll be back to the 44-yard line of Holtville. Motion to the right side. Here's a handoff to Pope. Off right tackle 40. He'll have the first down to the 38 of the Bulldogs. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for Sylacauga. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, 0-0, the Aggies and the Bulldogs.
Sylacauga sent Kyron Hughes in motion, and he just got in behind him as what you'd call a lead fullback and just rode in behind him to pick up the first down. So good pickup by Sylacauga. They keep the football. Now they can get rolling in Bulldog territory.
Wing back right, wide out right. Twin set to the left side. Motion now is Burns. Here's a fake handoff. Here's the throw. End zone, no good. That is intended for Dontavius Ware. The pass from Brayson Edwards. Just a little long. He was open for a second, but overthrown. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Not a bad place right there, Harold, to kind of go for it all.
No, I'm trying to get the number of the guy that was out there. That's Brady White, was in coverage. And he had good coverage. Take a shot on first down.
Wide out right again is Ware. Twin set to the left, wing back left. Here's a handoff to Pope in the backfield. He'll get to the 35, and that'll be all. That'll be about a 2-3 yard gain. It'll make it 3rd and long. Give him about 2 on the play. 3rd and 8 now for the Aggies at the Holtville 35-yard line.
Tanner Potts makes a stop for Holtville. Sylacauga looked like they were going to kind of a fake. Looked like he was going to try to run it to the outside, cut it back into the middle. Pickup of about 3, wouldn't you say, Bruce?
Yes, make it 3rd and 7. Here is Brayson Edwards, the quarterback in the shotgun. Wants to throw out in the flat. He does. It's to Burns. He's to the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Sylacauga.
Well-designed play. Out. Luke Vincent got a good block on the outside. Caleb Burns has had a great game last week. Good pickup tonight. That's what you get when you start watching for one number. When you start keying on number 3, Sylacauga's got a lot of weapons.
All right, here comes Faircloth to attempt the extra point. Camden Faircloth out of the hold of Aaron Rowland. Faircloth is a left-footed kicker. Rowland will take the snap, and we've got flags down.
Looks like Holtville may have been lined up in the neutral zone.
Well, I'm not sure. Okay. It is offsides against Holtville. It is declined. So Sylacauga will just tee it back up where they were going to tee it up to start with. Camden Faircloth will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Aaron Rowland. Aaron takes the snap, places down, kick is up, and it is absolutely good. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard says Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing. Back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
It's the summer sticker sales event at KiaofAuburn.com. Grab up to $2,000 off in additional savings on select new Kias, or choose with 0.9% financing for 72 months and see the all-new Kia K5. You'll fall in love with driving again, or the stunning new Kia Telluride Nightfall Edition. The summer sticker sales event is on at KiaofAuburn.com. It's so easy to shop for a vehicle at home. At Kia of Auburn, your safety and satisfaction are always number one.
Take advantage of a special offer on the versatile Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor. Switching attachments is simple, and a smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. You own the land. Now, make it yours. Get the Kubota BX 2380 for payments as low as $99 a month.
Get to Talladega Tractor for your new Kubota.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. For colds, cuts, and COVID, choose Main Street Family Care as your first choice for your family's wellness. School physicals to bumps and bruises to rapid COVID testing. We make it as easy as possible with our contactless registration at our 17 clinics. For more information, find us at mainstreetfamilycare.com.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
It's the summer sticker sales event at KiaofAuburn.com. Grab up to $2,000 off in additional savings on select new Kias, or choose with 0.9% financing for 72 months and see the all-new Kia K5. You'll fall in love with driving again, or the stunning new Kia Telluride Nightfall Edition. The summer sticker sales event is on at KiaofAuburn.com. It's so easy to shop for a vehicle at home. At Kia of Auburn, your safety and satisfaction are always number one.
Here's your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff from Camden Faircloth. It'll come to the 20, 25, up to the 30, to the 31, and the Holtville Bulldogs will take over with a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah,
5:40 to go in the first quarter, Harold.
22 for Sylacauga downfield making the stop. That is Kyron Hughes, along with number 45, which we still, 45 is Baysinger?
Yes.
I don't have that. So, but Bruce, with
Logan Baysinger.
Don't know why Jacob Haynes is out, but in doing the snapping, he does all the snapping.
Right.
Is Hudson Hodges? He's going to snap on extra points and punts tonight. That's something to watch.
Number 4 is your quarterback for Holtville. That is Braxton Buck in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Go off left tackle. He's to the 35. Breaks free at the 40. Still on his feet to the 45. Buck still on his feet to the 46, maybe even the 47-yard line. About a 15-yard gain for the quarterback for Holtville, and that is a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10.
Yeah, kind of like a read option. And he read the first man through, missed tackle in the backfield. He picks up the first down.
Ball sits at the Holtville 46. 1st and 10. Buck, the quarterback in the shotgun, looks over to the sideline. We've got a flag down. We've got Sylacauga lined up in the neutral zone.
I think he stepped up and stepped into the neutral zone.
You can't do that in high school. That'll take it across the 50 into Sylacauga territory at the Aggie 49-yard line, 1st and 5. Clock is started back with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score is Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing. Braxton Buck, your quarterback for Holtville. In the shotgun, claps his hands, takes the snap. Quick pitch out to the left side. Strings it out, do the Aggies, and we've got a flag coming in from the back judge. Not sure what that is.
He throws it all the way up to the 45-yard line.
He saw something.
It can't possibly be against Sylacauga. The play was on their sideline, so I don't know who makes the tackle. That's way on the far side of the field. But Holtville is backing up.
It is against Holtville. Let's see what the call is. Holding against the offense.
I think it was a block in the back.
That'll back Holtville all the way up to their 43-yard line.
Could you text Pete and tell him to turn around this way too? I know you got his number.
I do. Yeah. So that'll make it first and about 13 for the Holtville Bulldogs. From the shotgun, here's a handoff up the middle. 45, 50, 45. He'll have the first down to the 40 of Sylacauga and finally go down to about the 36-yard line. Boy, he hit that hole quick, Harold.
Yeah, Caleb Burns makes a touchdown-saving tackle for Sylacauga.
His number is real hard to read.
Who, Britt? I mean,
is that number 3?
No, it's 8.
Is that 8? Okay. Prickett, okay.
Prickett. We were warned about him.
Yes, we were.
We met his parents.
First and 10. Next play goes basically for nothing. Make it second and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Chris Twyman makes the tackle for Sylacauga.
Drew Pickett. He's not quite as big as his dad, but he looks like he could grow into it. Yeah, he looks like he could grow into it.
Yeah, he's only a 10th grader.
Wing back right, twin set. Here's Pickett again. Right off the left tackle, 35-30. Pickett down to the 25. And they'll mark him at about the 24-yard line. That will be another Heritage South Credit Union first and 10 for the Holtville Bulldogs. And Harold, looks like they're satisfied with lining up, making Sylacauga stop them running the football.
Jeremy Odom makes a stop for Sylacauga. Another touchdown-saving stop by a defensive back.
Twin set right, wide out left. Basically got a wing back left as well. Here's the quarterback to throw. He's wide open but misses the pass.
Tried to hit his tight end. You're right. He was wide open.
I think he may have heard a few footsteps is what I think happened.
Well,
he stopped.
Luke Vincent was coming across and would have probably made the tackle, but that would have been a big gain. And I'll tell you what, that's a big tight end. Number 26. Is it 26 or 28?
Second and 10 for Holtville at the Sylacauga 24. Here's Pickett again, right up the middle. 20 to about the 18, maybe the 17-yard line.
Yeah, he ran right into Chris Twyman.
Pickup of about 7. That'll make it third down and about 3 to go. Inside Sylacauga's red zone now with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing, but the Bulldogs are on the move. Trip set right. Buck, the quarterback, keeps it himself off left tackle. He will not have enough for the first down. He'll go to about the 16. He had to get to about the 14 for the first down, so he'll be about 2 yards short.
Yeah, good job by Jaquan Brownfield staying at home on the outside, making the stop for Sylacauga.
So Holtville has held Sylacauga on a fourth down play and got the ball back, and Holtville's now going to go for it at the 16 of Sylacauga on fourth down.
We've got a working scoreboard. 4th and 2.
Buck, the quarterback for Holtville, in the shotgun, takes the snap, wants to throw out in the flat. It's complete. Will he have the first down? I don't know.
Ball's still alive. No, they're going to say incomplete pass.
No, I think they're going to mark it down.
What did he do?
He's
giving it to Sylacauga.
Well, I don't think he got enough for the first down. Actually.
Oh, okay. Well,
he had to go to the 14, and they were actually going to mark it at the 15.
Well, he just stood there, and then he gave an incomplete, and then he gave a – okay, so he didn't get enough for the first down.
I think that's what actually was. He was
Why
actually
we sitting
stopping
in an
the
empty
clock.
box over there?
I don't know. That's where, when we were doing the clock earlier this year, that's where we sat. Anyway, so the Sylacauga Aggies will take over with a Heritage South Credit Union first and 10 at their own 15. Following the 4th and 3 play, here is Malik Pope on the handoff. Left tackle 20. Malik to the 21-yard line. Make that the 20-and-a-half-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Make that 6 officially. Second down and 4 for the Aggies. Inside 2 minutes now to go in the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing.
Corey Sanders now at left tackle for Sylacauga, and the left guard is Tanner Torgensen. They gave Pope just enough to get through, pick up the 5.
From the shotgun, here's Brayson Edwards, takes the snap, hands off to Pope. Pope goes to the 25 of Sylacauga. Make that the 26 of Sylacauga.
I think that's going to be enough for a first down.
I believe it is. That will be enough for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Sylacauga Aggies. Just enough at the 26. Clock continues to run. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback for Sylacauga, looks over to Andrew Zhao, gets his call. Taylor Burns trots onto the field for Sylacauga. Dontavius Ware wide to the right, along with Riley Basinger. Twin set to the left, which is the short side, into the Sylacauga boundary. Edwards in the shotgun for Sylacauga. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Out in the flat, it's complete to Luke Vincent to the 30. Luke, the big 6'4 senior, takes it up to the 33. Still hadn't gotten him down yet, but he'll pick up a good 7-8 yards on first down.
Yeah, that was a good job by Luke Vincent. The ball was thrown behind him. He had to come back across his body and make that catch to pick up the 8 yards. And you're right, nobody brought him down.
2nd and 2. The ball sits at the 34 of Sylacauga. 29 seconds and counting in the first quarter. Twin sets to either side. Malik Pope in the backfield with Brayson Edwards for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Wonder if they're just going to let this run out. Nope, they're going to have to run one more play.
Yep. Edwards jumping around the backfield. He takes the snap from the shotgun, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Here's Vincent on the reception, incomplete. 3.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3rd and 3 for the Sylacauga Aggies at their 34-yard line.
Cade Law in coverage for Holtville. He had pretty good coverage. Just a little bit overthrown.
Unless there is a defensive penalty, this should be the last play of the first quarter. Brought to you by Hellbilly Hollow. Sylacauga fans want encroachment on the defense. They don't get it. Burns in motion to the right for Sylacauga, the wide side. Here's a quick pitch out to the left. Make that to the right for Malik Pope. 35-40, and we've got a holding on Sylacauga. It's kind of bad when all the fans know the officials' names. And that will be marked from the 30, Harold, which was the spot of the foul. That'll take it back to the 20. So that'll make it 3rd and about 15 now for Sylacauga. And this will be – that ended the first quarter. This will be one untimed down. I believe that's correct. Nope. That will be the end of the first quarter. Well, let's see. Let's see what they say. Okay, that is the end of the first quarter. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing. When we return, the Aggies will have it 3rd and about 15 at their own 20. Back in 1 minute. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
If you're seeing the American cockroach, throw up the red flag. Ladybugs, throw up the red flag. Ants and swarming termites, throw up the red flag. And Kudzu Bugs, throw up the red flag. That's Red Flag Pest Control. So the caution is on. Call Red Flag Pest Control today.
I'm Scott Davis with Red Flag Pest Control. Call me today, 256-825-0430.
Are your feet in pain? Alex City Foot Specialties specializes in diagnosing and treating disorders of the foot. If you are experiencing conditions related to foot injuries, diabetic care, arthritic care, bunions, calluses, or any other foot issues, Alex City Foot Specialties has the experience and in-depth knowledge of podiatry to treat and alleviate your foot pain. Call today for an appointment. You'll be glad you did. 256-215-5596. 256-215-5596.
Need tires? Get ready for the road ahead with a new set of tires from Bice Motors in Alex City. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1. That's right, just $1. During Jeep Adventure Days, get 0% for 84 months on many new 2020 Jeep models.
We guarantee the lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Get a deal with traction at Bice Motors in Alex City. You already know the power and reliability of a Mahindra tractor. Get ready to meet their ATV and UTV lines. Haul more and tow more. Do more. Reaching speeds up to 60 miles an hour. Models have a 12-inch ground clearance and the ability to haul up to 1,200 pounds. There's a Mahindra utility vehicle and a model specifically to get the job done. Test drive today at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. Serving Tallapoosa, Coosa, Clay, and Talladega counties. 256-392-3613.
You already know Sylacauga Marine and ATV is the area's #1 choice for Tracker, Sun Tracker, and Regency pontoons, Nitro bass boats, Tahoe runabout and sports boats, and Mako offshore saltwater sport and inshore fishing boats. But did you know about the all-new line of Tracker off-road vehicles, Polaris side-by-sides, and a selection of used inventory too? Call Sylacauga Marine and ATV today at 256-245-8920 or visit online at sylacaugamarine.com.
Losing a loved one can be very difficult. At that time, call the local hometown staff at Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga. Radley Smith Funeral Home can help you with traditional memorial and graveside services. We have cremation options, immediate burials, and we can service the military. Radley Smith Funeral Home can also assist in prearranging your funeral service to ease the burden of your loved ones. Call 256-245-1616 or visit radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga.
Yeah, I'm impressed with this Holtville defense. They swarm all over the field. You're going to have to fight for every bit of yardage you get tonight.
Brayson Edwards in the shotgun. He's got Malik Pope in the backfield with him. Burns and Aaron Rowland wide to the left side, which is the wide side into the boundary of Holtville. And we've got a wide out to the right, which is Dontavius Ware, wingback right as well. Edwards in the shotgun, takes the snap, wants to throw, lets it fly. Got Aaron Rowland open at the 50, and they're not going to call pass interference.
I cannot believe they didn't call it on that. He grabbed him from behind, had him wide open. Hate to say that it was in coverage, but in coverage for Holtville was Noah Yarrick. So Sylacauga's got a punt.
Ball intended for Aaron Rowland. It goes incomplete. Sylacauga Aggie fans wanted a pass interference call. They don't get it, unfortunately. And Sylacauga will be forced to punt on 4th and 15. Here's Tanner Bowen to kick it. Good kick. Comes to midfield. No fair catch call. To the 45, to the 44 of Sylacauga. Let's see. Getting that would be number 10, Noah Yerrick. And the Bulldogs have a plus 44-yard line. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10, Harold.
Yeah, Kyron Hughes makes the stop for Sylacauga. But good field position for the Bulldogs as this is their 3rd possession. Correct?
That's correct. Correct. The second quarter being brought to you by Hillbilly Hollow of Vincent. Highway 467, go check them out. We've got a big deal going on this weekend. We'll talk more about that here in just a minute. $25 to get into Hillbilly Hollow. You'll enjoy it. Big crowds up there since everything got going around the middle of October. The quarterback.
They got signs.
Is Braxton Buck in the shotgun for Holtville. He'll hand off to Pickett right up the middle, 40. Pickett to the 37-yard line of Sylacauga. Drew Pickett, the sophomore, who we heard was going to be the horse tonight for Holtville. And let me tell you what, Harold, as soon as he gets past the line of scrimmage, you better grab a hold because he can fly.
He hits the hole hard. Omarion Stamps for Sylacauga.
Pickup of about 6, second and 4 for the Holtville Bulldogs. Here's Buck to throw. Good coverage. Across the middle, 20, 15, 10. And slung down, and he's lucky he didn't get a penalty on that.
Why would you?
Well, I'm just saying.
Momentum.
Yeah.
Luke Vincent makes a touchdown-saving tackle. Good route by the tight end, and they hit him in stride.
He had good protection, did the quarterback Buck, and that really helped completing that pass. And we're inside the 10-yard line of Holtville, and Holtville's going to jump off sides. That will go against Holtville, back them up 5 yards. That'll back them out of the 10, inside the 10, out to the 13. That will make it first and goal from the 13.
You don't think they picked that up on film from last week, do you?
Yeah.
That's a big offensive line.
They are
for
huge.
Holtville. They are
right.
huge.
Buck, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Snap on the ground. Here's the pass complete out in the flat to the 10 and down there, making a good stop.
Jeremy Odom.
Sylacauga. Man, you talking about cutting out somebody's legs.
That was the smartest thing he could do. This guy probably outweighs him by 30 pounds.
Well, and if he don't do that, Harold, he trots into the end zone, for a touchdown. And, we talk about it all the time. If your feet are in the air, it's kind of hard to run. He goes low, knocks his feet out from up under. He picks up about 3 on the pass play. That'll make it second and goal from the 10, 9:55 and counting in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, Sylacauga 7, Holtville nothing, but the Bulldogs are inside the Sylacauga 10-yard line. Buck, the quarterback, takes a snap. Right up the middle, Pickett, 5, touchdown for the Holtville Bulldogs. Again,
he's kind of like Malik Pope. He just needs a little crease, and then once he hits that crease, he's going to turn it on.
Drew Pickett from 10 yards out. Holtville is now on the scoreboard. And here comes an extra point attempt for the Bulldogs to try to tie it up with the Aggies of Sylacauga. This is number 7 to kick. Drake Reardon places down, kick is up, and it is good. 9:37 to go in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard now says Sylacauga 7, Holtville 7. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Are you tired of fighting with your dog just to get them to the groomer? Or are you tired of rescheduling your day and having to pick them up? Well, don't fret, because Zoom to Groom is on the way, providing your dog with grooming services from the comfort of your driveway. Schedule your appointment now at 334-740-9909 or visit zoomtogroom.net. Tails are wagging and pets are bragging about Zoom to Groom. Schedule your appointment now, 334-740-9909.
For almost 10 years, there's been the go-to place for tires and automotive repair, Right Tire. Right Tire sells all makes of tires for anyone's vehicle and anyone's budget, and with Right Tire, you always get the right prompt service with the right price. Right Tire also can handle all of your bumper-to-bumper automotive needs with certified brake service, alignment, oil changes, tune-ups, and so much more. So when you want tires and automotive done right, see Right Tire on West Fort Williams in the heart of Sylacauga. Right work, right price, every time.
When Americans needed a car that worked harder than a car, we built them a truck. And they used our trucks to build interstates and industries and communities, livelihoods and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
Double-digit pay raises are history, and now money is a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent Albie Steers would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call State Farm agent Albie Steers in Sylacauga today, because being able to keep more money in your pocket is why he is here. Contact Albie Steers at 256-245-6061.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
Here's Reardon to bring us our Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff. Little pooch kick comes down to about the 25. And now down at that point. And the Holtville Bulldogs are fired up, Harold Drummonds.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you something. Jonathan Williamson came out of nowhere, makes a great open field tackle.
Tavares Lauderdale.
On Lauderdale. And Sylacauga is going to get the ball on their own 26-yard line.
Hillbilly Hollow bringing us our second quarter tonight. Highway 467 in Vincent. Harold, they got a big deal coming up Sunday for all the kiddos out there. Sunday evening, 5 to 7, kid-friendly trunk or treat. $5 for kids. Adults are free. There's going to be a wagon ride and a walkthrough with the house lights on. No scare experience. Lots of candy, face painting for the kids and more. Be sure and check out Hillbilly Hollow down in Vincent this weekend. They're open tonight and tomorrow night, and will be open Sunday for the kids. Here's a handoff up the middle to Burns for Sylacauga. On 1st and 10, he'll go across the 25 up to about the 29-yard line. Give him about 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Aggies of Sylacauga. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hands off to Pope, 30. Pope to the 35. Malik Pope up to about the 37-yard line. And that will be enough for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Yeah, the big number 59 gets in on the stop for Holtville. That's if the offensive line will just keep giving him a small crease that he can pick and pick up those kinds of yards. Sylacauga will eat up a lot of clock on this.
8:40 and counting in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard. Sylacauga 7, Holtville 7. Brayson Edwards in the shotgun, 1st and 10 at the 37. Wants to throw. Lets it fly. They're going to call pass interference on Holtville.
They're going to call it this time, and that was a good defensive play, in my opinion.
Well, he knocked the ball away.
Yeah.
And
was
actually,
he grabbing him?
I don't know.
I just saw him jump up and knock away that time.
Sylacauga is going to be the recipient of a
there was no
pass interference call. So that'll move it all the way up to the Sylacauga 47. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10.
Or could have been one of them baseball makeup calls.
It may have been.
From my vantage point, he got up and just made a good play on the ball. So
Brayson
the officials
Edwards
on the field with him. So
right. Brayson Edwards is the quarterback in the shotgun. Malik Pope to his right. Twin set right now. Here comes motion. Lauderdale to the left. Pope, 50. Pope for the 45. Malik Pope runs outside to the 40. He's to the 35 to the 30. The 25 to the 20. To the 10. To the 5. And out of bounds. They're actually going to mark him out, Harold, at about the 10-yard line.
Tell you what, a lot of hustle by Holtville. In pursuit of him was number 11. That was John Williamson. He pushed him. Is there any flags? I thought I heard somebody say flag.
Dax Flora will come in to replace, I believe, Pope. Give him a little bit of a rest after that long run. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, about a 45-yard run by Pope to the 10. And Holtville will jump into the neutral zone on the defensive side. So that will be a 5-yard penalty to the 5. 1st and goal at the 5 for the Aggies with 8:11 to go in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score 7-7, but the Aggies deep in Holtville territory trying to add another one on the board here. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback in the shotgun. He's got running backs to either side. Here's a handoff to Flora. Dax will be met in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss. And
I can't tell if the blocking back got held up and Dax just ran into him and then got swarmed up. But a good defensive. These guys are just penetrating so hard from Holtville on their defense.
Malik Pope comes back into the game for Sylacauga, replacing Dax Flora.
A lot of good speed on that football team.
2nd and goal for the Aggies at the 7 of Holtville. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, sends a twin set to the left, which is the short side of the field, wide out right from the shotgun. Here's a handoff to Pope right the middle, and he'll be hit for no gain.
Yeah, 6 of 11 guys went straight for Malik Pope. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
As we've said many times, he's not a secret anymore.
No, he
he hadn't been for a while.
He hadn't been since his 9th grade year.
Yeah. And all you got to do is watch him on film a little bit to know that, like you said earlier, just like Drew Pickett for Holtville, all he needs is a little bit of a crease, and you're going to be kicking up dust. You're going to be eating his dust as he runs down the football field.
That's a big 3rd down play early in the game for Sylacauga.
3rd and goal at the 8. That was a yard loss on that run. Here's Edwards in the shotgun, wants to throw, and he'll be sacked back at the 15-yard line. Wow.
Yeah.
He never had time to even look for somebody.
Mickey Forney came on a delayed blitz. Nobody picked him up. And we haven't seen that a whole lot this year, that Brayson Edwards gets sacked.
That's true. Very, very few times. So here comes Camden Faircloth to attempt a 30-yard field goal for the Aggies on 4th and goal at the 13. Aaron Rowland will hold, as he always does on extra points and field goals. Faircloth can't kick it this far. He's the lefty. Here's the snap. It's a high snap. Rowland will have to run with it. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete on the pass, and Holtville will hold as Sylacauga goes deep in the Bulldogs' territory, and they turn it over to the Aggies to the Holtville Bulldogs.
Yeah, good defensive stand by Holtville. You just got to give them credit. Sylacauga had it 1st and goal right at the 5-yard line, and Holtville holds. Now they've got a long way to drive, but their offense was clicking on all cylinders the last time they had the football. 5:46 left in this. If they use all that up and they get the football to start the second half.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sale. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision,
where quality is no accident.
Marathon is making it easy to stretch your dollar this summer. Rack up points that can be spent on gift cards and other rewards and receive 5 cents off every gallon every time you use your Make It Count rewards account. Check out your local Sylacauga Marathon for specials like Coca-Cola 6-packs, 3 for $5, and Bud Light and Budweiser 12-packs, only $10.99. ATM and money order services are also available to make the most out of your time and money. Make every purchase count at Marathon.
For For colds, cuts, and COVID, choose Main Street Family Care as your first choice for your family's wellness. School physicals to bumps and bruises to rapid COVID testing. We make it as easy as possible with our contactless registration at our 17 clinics. For more information, find us at mainstreetfamilycare.com.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Strict attention to detail. That's what sets Kubota construction equipment apart. It's how we maximize performance, increase strength, and give you the dependability you demand. We engineer our equipment precisely at every level. It's what makes us a leader. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 60 months. See your local Kubota construction equipment dealer today.
Get the Talladega tractor for your new Kubota.
So Holtville takes over. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line. Buck is your quarterback. Hands off to Pickett. Pickett right the middle. He's to the 15, up to about the 17-yard line. Give him 4, 2nd and 6 for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Omarion Stamps makes a stop for Sylacauga.
$5:25 and counting in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard. Sylacauga 7, Holtville 7.
Jaquan Brownfield now as a down lineman for Sylacauga.
Wing back left, wide out left, twin set to the right, which is the wide side. Here's Buck, the quarterback. Hands off to Pickett. He's got room outside to the 25, to the 30, and goes all the way to about the 32-yard line. And that will definitely be enough for Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10. They're actually going to mark him back at the 25-yard line.
Good open field tackle by Luke Vincent to keep him from getting outside.
Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Holtville at their own 25. 4:40 and counting in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score 7-7. The Aggies and the Bulldogs. Here's the snap in the shotgun. Pickett right up the middle. Pickett goes to about the 29-yard line. Give him about 4. 2nd and 6 for Holtville.
Ben Thompson trips him up for Sylacauga. Just got enough of his ankles to get him off balance.
Bulldogs will send a twin set once again to the left side, which is the wide side, into the Sylacauga boundary. Buck in the backfield with Pickett. Buck, the quarterback, looks over. Gets a signal off the signs over there, takes the snap. Here's Pickett right up the middle. He's to the 30, across the 30, up to about the 33. He'll be about 2 yards short of the first down, Harold. 3rd and short.
Yeah, once again, Ben Thompson making the stop for Sylacauga. 3:35 left in this opening half.
I don't want to say they're doing this, Harold, but it looks like they're trying to lull Sylacauga to sleep.
Yeah, you
running the football. They may pop something on them here with a pass.
I was thinking the same thing on that last play. What's your big tight end?
Right. Or pick it out of the backfield.
Yeah,
8 seconds on the play clock. 5 seconds. Pickett. And now it looks like Holtville will call a Kudzu.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
It's the summer sticker sales event at KiaofAuburn.com. Grab up to $2,000 off in additional savings on select new Kias, or choose with 0.9% financing for 72 months and see the all-new Kia K5. You'll fall in love with driving again, or the stunning new Kia Telluride Nightfall Edition. The summer sticker sales event is on at KiaofAuburn.com. It's so easy to shop for a vehicle at home. At Kia of Auburn, your safety and satisfaction are always number one.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
For colds, cuts, and COVID, choose Main Street Family Care as your first choice for your family's wellness. School physicals to bumps and bruises to rapid COVID testing. We make it as easy as possible with our contactless registration at our 17 clinics. For more information, find us at mainstreetfamilycare.com.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
If you're seeing the American cockroach, throw up the red flag. Ladybugs, throw up the red flag. Ants and swarming termites, throw up the red flag. And Kudzu Bugs, throw up the red flag. That's Red Flag Pest Control. So the caution is on. Call Red Flag Pest Control today.
I'm Scott Davis with Red Flag Pest Control. Call me today, 256-825-0430.
Are your feet in pain? Alex City Foot Specialties specializes in diagnosing and treating disorders of the foot. If you are experiencing conditions related to foot injuries, diabetic care, arthritic care, bunions, calluses, or any other foot issues, Alex City Foot Specialties has the experience and in-depth knowledge of podiatry to treat and alleviate your foot pain. Call today for an appointment. You'll be glad you did. 256-215-5596. 256-215-5596.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
Welcome back to Boykin Chapman Field, home of the Holtville Bulldogs. Sylacauga and the Bulldogs tied up 7-7, 3:06 to go in the first half. The Bulldogs have the football, and we'll get it back after open up the second half. Don't forget at Hellbilly Hollow, this Sunday is Kids Day. No scaring the kids on Sunday. Lots of free candy on a trunk or treat. $5 entry fee. Adults are free. Can't beat it. Go check them out. You'll enjoy it. Follow me in the Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout. From the shotgun, here's Buck. Hands off to Pickett, and he'll fall down in the backfield here.
Yeah, he actually tripped over Buck, the quarterback, and that's a whole new scenario now for Holtville. As they lose yardage, it's going to be 4th and 5 now. It looks like they're going to be forced to punt. Sylacauga will get the ball back. Sylacauga's got all their timeouts. Should get it back right around the with just over 2 minutes left.
Drake Reardon will punt. He does all the kicking for Holtville. He'll kick it from around his own 20.
They're going to let that play clock go all the way down.
And Dontavius Ware will be deep for Sylacauga. The Aggies should have good field position here. Here's the kick. Kicks it away from Dontavius Ware to the 35 to the 30. All the way down to about the 21-yard line. What a kick for Reardon.
He got a real good roll on that one. And kicking it away from Ware.
About a 49-yard punt that time for Reardon. And we'll back up the Sylacauga Aggies for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at the Sylacauga 22-yard line. 2:09 to go in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home score, 7-7. Sylacauga and Holtville all tied up.
We saw Sylacauga a couple of weeks ago go into their 2-minute offense, put some points on the board. 2:09 left before the half.
Brayson Edwards has his conference with Andrew Zhao on Sylacauga's sideline. He'll trot back onto the field. Line up in the shotgun. He has Malik Pope in the backfield with him. Twin sets to either side.
Holtville's going with a 3-4 defense now.
Here's a pass out in the flat, complete to Burns. Caleb Burns to the 30. Caleb Burns to 35 and out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That will definitely be enough for Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for Sylacauga.
He's chased out of bounds by John Williamson and Dylan Bearden, but not before he picks up the first down.
That will be a gain of about make that 17 yards. The ball sits at the Sylacauga 40 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Grayson Edwards, the quarterback for Sylacauga, in the shotgun with Malik Pope in the backfield. Malik takes the handoff. Malik to the 45-50. Malik to the 45 to the 40. Cuts back outside to the 35 to the 30. Malik Pope to the 25 to the 20 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Sylacauga.
Good hole opened up for Malik that time. He didn't have to wait on the crease. He got a good block by his offensive line to open that up. So that's what Sylacauga needed.
Wow, that didn't take long.
About 62 yards, Bruce Carr.
He did it a lot quicker than I could.
Oh, yeah, I'd still be at the 20 looking for oxygen on this end.
I wouldn't even made it that far. Here comes Camden Faircloth to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Aaron Rowland. Here's the snap, places down, kick is up, and it is good. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard now says Sylacauga 14, Holtville 7, 1:49 to go in the first half. Back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Need tires? Get ready for the road ahead with a new set of tires from Bice Motors in Alex City. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1. That's right, just $1. During Jeep Adventure Days, get 0% for 84 months on many new 2020 Jeep models.
We guarantee the lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Get a deal with traction at Bice Motors in Alex City. You already know the power and reliability of a Mahindra tractor. Get ready to meet their ATV and UTV lines. Haul more and tow more. Do more. Reaching speeds up to 60 miles an hour. Models have a 12-inch ground clearance and the ability to haul up to 1,200 pounds. There's a Mahindra utility vehicle and a model specifically to get the job done. Test drive today at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. Serving Tallapoosa, Coosa, Clay, and Talladega counties. 256-392-3613.
You already know Sylacauga Marine and ATV is the area's #1 choice for Tracker, Sun Tracker, and Regency pontoons, Nitro bass boats, Tahoe runabout and sports boats, and Mako offshore saltwater sport and inshore fishing boats. But did you know about the all-new line of Tracker off-road vehicles, Polaris side-by-sides, and a selection of used inventory too? Call Sylacauga Marine and ATV today at 256-245-8920 or visit online at sylacaugamarine.com.
Losing a loved one can be very difficult. At that time, call the local hometown staff at Randy Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga. Randy Smith Funeral Home can help you with traditional memorial and graveside services. We have cremation options, immediate burials, and we can service the military. Randy Smith Funeral Home can also assist in pre-arranging your funeral service to ease the burden of your loved ones. Call 256-245-1616 or visit randysmith.com. Randy Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga.
Double-digit pay raises are history, and now money is a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent Albie Steers would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call State Farm agent Albie Steers in Sylacauga today, because being able to keep more money in your pocket is why he is here. Contact Albie Steers at 256-245-6061.
Fast, fresh, and friendly. That's the Allen Brew Market mission to our customers on the go. Allen Brew Markets of Talladega County fuel your vehicle and you with the best coffee, drinks, snacks, and food, so you can get your day on the fast track. Allen Brew Markets are always convenient with Sylacauga locations on Main Avenue, Highway 280, and Old Birmingham Highway. Allen Brew Markets has everything for the family on the go, and we're always brewing up great specials. Fast, fresh, and friendly. Our guarantee to you.
Back in Holtville, where the Sylacauga Aggies now lead the Bulldogs, 14-7. Here's Camden Faircloth with your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff following that 65-yard touchdown run by Malik Pope for the Aggies. Kickoff comes to the 20 to the 25. Bam! Logan Basinger. Along with cousin Riley Basinger.
Yep. And
looked like number 30 also helping make the tackle.
in there, Jalen Rowe.
Wow.
Sylacauga's drive lasted it was a two-play drive, 36 seconds.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
1:44
to go. A lot of time
now.
left on the clock now for Holtville. A minute and 44 seconds. And they don't have the timeouts up there, but I think they've got 2. They've used 1. So I think they've still got 2.
So Braxton Buck is your quarterback for Holtville. Trip set to the right. Here's Buck rolling to his right, wants to throw. And it's almost picked off as Buck threw into triple coverage that time, almost getting the football for Sylacauga.
It was Jeremy Odom.
Right. He had it for a second. Also, Caleb Burns was out there as well.
Yeah, you get a pick 6 right there. That's huge.
So and now it's 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 29.
I understand a lot of the guys migrate over to Bill Hodges' house, so he can work on that this week. He's coaching from up here.
Buck takes the snap in the shotgun, wants to throw. We'll have to run around, trying to find somebody to throw it to. We'll finally pull it down, and we'll go down back at the 25. They're actually going to mark him at about the 28-yard line, and that will be a Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout
for Sylacauga.
For the Sylacauga Aggies.
I'm going to be honest with you on this one. Sylacauga got lucky. Drew Pickett was standing over here at right around the 25-yard line eating a hot dog.
Yeah,
nobody was watching him.
I saw that too.
And he's standing over there waving his hands, and I mean he's got clear sailing if he just sees him.
Right.
But when you're running around in the back with a football, no.
You're not paying that close attention. Hillbilly Hollow's still only 25.
That's everything. $25. I went to a pumpkin patch this weekend. It was $10 a person.
Yeah, exactly.
And all I got to do
so
was
did
a hayride.
And a free pumpkin.
Good job for Sylacauga by Dalton Miley on that play. He's the one that made the stop.
3rd and
got
long.
A guy screening.
Here's a screen out complete to the 30, up to about the 34-yard line. And we've got another Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout for the Sylacauga Aggies with 1:14 to go. And Reardon will come in to punt following the timeout. Clay Central leading Tallahassee right now in the first half, 19-0. We'll try to get an update from B.B. Comer and Childersburg here in just a moment. Also,
should be able to get that at halftime. Whoa.
Here's Reardon to punt. Dontavius Ware deep. You're going to fake it. It's complete. 45-50, 45. Great coverage. 35-30, 25, and out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
Big Chris Twyman runs him down, makes a touchdown-saving tackle.
And he is give out.
I'm going to tell you what, that shows a lot of guts on the
Jason
coaching staff for Holtville.
Right. You're right.
To call that back there, because if that's dropped, Sylacauga's got prime field position.
So 4th and long, or 4th and 5, the Bulldogs, following Sylacauga's timeout, will fake a punt, and that will go for 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 yards on the pass play.
And now that I think about it, that wasn't their normal punter back there.
Here at South Credit Union, 1st and 10 at the 20 of Sylacauga for Holtville. Here's the quarterback Buck to throw. Actually, he'll throw it down and run with it. We pulled down from behind at about the 16-yard line. Inside 1 minute to go, and Holtville's got to hurry up and get the
I think they've got
to the line
one more
scrimmage.
timeout left.
They will call, does Holtville, a Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout. 47.8 seconds to go in the first half. Holtville down to Sylacauga 14-7 via the Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard back in 30 seconds. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Boykin Chapman Field, home of the Holtville Bulldogs. 47 seconds to go in the first half. Sylacauga leads Holtville 14-7, but the Bulldogs are inside Sylacauga's red zone now with a 2nd and about 5 at the 15.
World Series is going to the 4th inning.
Buck, the quarterback, takes the snap. Handoff right up the middle. 10, 5. Touchdown, Holtville. Wow.
Drew Pickett.
Right.
Straight handoff up the middle to Drew Pickett into the end zone for the Holtville touchdown.
Again, Harold, we've said it. I don't know how many times we've said it tonight that all you got to give him is a little bit of a crease, and he'll exploit it every time. And he did that then. He was hit at about the 5, but he had so much momentum going downhill that easy to get in the end zone. Here's Reardon to try to tie it up for the Bulldogs. Here's the snap. The place is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 43 seconds to go in the first half. Your Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard now says Sylacauga 14, Holtville 14. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Holtville, where the Bulldogs have just tied it up with Sylacauga, 14-14.
They executed a 4th and 5 fake punt.
For about 40 yards.
For about 40 yards from their own 30-yard line.
Right. And then Drew Pickett, the 10th grader, will put it in the end zone from about 10 yards out. And here comes Drake Reardon with the Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff update from Clay Central. Again, 19-0 at the half over Tallahassee. Harold Drummond's the BB Comer Tigers at the half lead Randolph County 30-0.
You know, Grady Sapp today called it. He said, I think BB Comer will win this football game.
Here's your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff to the 10. To the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Still on his feet to about the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. And that will be a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Sylacauga Aggies with 34.2 seconds to go in the half.
Sylacauga scored in 2 plays on their last drive. Let's see what Coach Andrew Zow's got for this one. They executed it well with the first pass, getting out of bounds. Then the run by Malik Pope.
Here's Brayson Edwards, the quarterback for Sylacauga, with 34 seconds to play with. The ball is at the Aggie 29. He has a wide out right, twin set to the left, wing back right, make that left as well. Pope in the backfield, Malik Pope in the backfield with Edwards. Brayson looks over to Andrew Zow, takes the snap in the shotgun, wants to throw. Got, that is Burns, wide open at the 40, 45. And out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Tell you what, good concentration by Caleb Burns. He tipped
that ball in the air.
Well, he tipped the ball in the air,
right,
and then he was able to go back up and bring it back down. Basketball skills going into effect
exactly
there. Sylacauga with 26 seconds left. The ball sitting at the 49-yard line their own.
Out of bounds will stop the clock. It will start back on the snap. Twin sets to either side for the Aggies. Dax Flora now in the backfield for Sylacauga. And we have,
I don't know.
We have not sure what the call is here.
It's not a timeout. Maybe the play clock wasn't reset. Why are they got 2.6 seconds? Is that right? Or is that 26 seconds? Okay. Now they reset the game clock to 26 seconds.
Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for Sylacauga at their own 49. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Twin sets to either side. Edwards takes a 3-step drop under a heavy rush and will go down back at the 35. He's been sacked more tonight, I think he has all night, Harold.
Just 2 times.
All year, yeah. Which is twice. And now I believe we have. Well, I was going to say I thought we had a timeout. That is a Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout for the Sylacauga Aggies, their 3rd and final. With 15 seconds to go, Curtis & Son Funeral Home scoreboard 14-14. Sylacauga Holtville all tied up back in 30 seconds. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Holtville, home of the Bulldogs in Slapout, Alabama. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sylacauga used their 3rd and final Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout. The Aggies, following the sack of Brayson Edwards, find themselves now at their own 36-yard line, 2nd down, and a good 25 to go.
Sylacauga's got all their speed to the right side, one-on-one coverage to the top with Luke Vincent.
Edwards takes the snap, gets it outside of Dontavius Ware, across the 40 to the 44 and out of bounds. That stops the clock with 14.6 seconds to go in the half. And just got a text from Rocky Lucas. Whoever does have the most points at the end of the game will win, Harold.
Well, you know, Rocky is a retired official.
Yes.
He's sitting at home drawing his pension.
And what a big one it is.
Yeah.
3rd and about 15 to go now for Sylacauga at their own 44. Brayson Edwards in the shotgun has a twin set to the left, which is the wide side. Twin set to the right, which is the short side into the Sylacauga boundary. Here is Brayson Edwards to throw. Lets it fly across the middle, and his arm was kind of hit.
Yeah, he was
as he
hit
let it
as
go.
he was letting it go. He got some pressure.
That will make it 4th and about 15 to go now with 10 seconds to go. And Andrew Zhao is not a happy camper.
Getting the pressure was Copeland Gillian, 11th grader.
Called his name several times tonight.
Yeah, a lot.
Here comes Tanner Bowen to punt for Sylacauga. And actually, Holtville will not send anybody deep, Harold, to amount to anything.
Well, by the time it kicked and rolls, it'll be the end of the first half.
Here's the snap on the ground. And it's a short kick. Will actually get back, which would have been the first down for Sylacauga, and that will run out the clock. You're exactly right, Harold. We're at halftime with the Sylacauga Aggies and the Holtville Bulldogs all tied up at 14-14. Both teams will go into their respective locker rooms, and we will move ahead with the Main Street Family Care halftime show. Main Street Family Care, where your safety on the field and in the crowd is our first priority. Go to mainstreetfamilycare.com. And they've got 10 minutes on the scoreboard. Wow, maybe they decided to only do a 10-minute half, which is possible. So let's take our first break and come back and talk about the first half of Sylacauga Holtville. 14-14 your score. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to the Main Street Family Care halftime show. Main Street Family Care, where your safety on the field and in the crowd is our first priority. Go to mainstreetfamilycare.com. 14-14 your score at the half. Harold Drummond's, Sylacauga and Holtville all tied up, and we knew coming in this was going to be a very good football game, and we thought it was going to be a good football game.
We just didn't know a whole lot about Holtville because of the way the season is unfolded. They've actually received, if I'm not mistaken, 2 forfeits on the season, early to a non-region in a non-region game, and then last week to Tallahassee.
Right.
So you really didn't know a whole lot about this football team coming in, other than what we were told by the coaches coming in here. Said this is a good football team. You got to watch number 8, and they're big and fast. And so far, they didn't lie to us.
Everything they said was correct.
Everything they said is true. I don't know why.
We didn't doubt them, but it's like, I guess you got to see it to believe it, and they have been everything we've heard they might be. And I can say this, Harold, they look a lot better in I guess this is week 11. Is that right?
I don't know.
Or week 10?
0, we're week. This is the 9th game. This is week 8.
Okay, whatever. I saw them in week 0 against Southside of Selma, and they look a heck of a lot better tonight than they did then. And they won that game too. So, but they just look a lot smoother tonight than they did that. And of course, that was the first game of the year, and I get that. But like you said, they've had several games this year. They won by forfeit, which means they didn't play. So they haven't had a lot of time on the field.
This is week 9.
Okay.
Sylacauga had an off week this year.
Right. Okay.
So this is week 9.
I got you. So, and now the Mean Green, is that the name of it, band?
The Mean Green.
The Mean Green Band from
the Mean Green Marching
Holtville
Band.
coming onto the field to perform at halftime. Again, 14-14 is your score. And, again, B.B. Comer leads Randolph County at the half. 30-0 is the score there at the half. Clay Central leads Tallahassee 19-0. Still trying to get a score from Childersburg.
I'm not going to call any names, but the one that just sent me that text, there is a week 0 in high school football.
Right.
Go check your stuff.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but there is one.
Tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow, 11:30, right here on the all-new B101. Pregame will kick off from Knoxville, Tennessee, with the Alabama Crimson Tide Network. Pregame show as Alabama gets set to take on the Tennessee Volunteers up in Knoxville. Another former Saban assistant and Jeremy Pruitt.
Was at Hoover for a little while.
He was at Hoover for a while. He actually left Alabama for a while. I think he went to Florida State. Yeah, he went to Florida State.
Right.
And then came back to Alabama, and now he's the head football coach up at Tennessee. And I'll keep saying this, and I'll just keep saying this. I really think Jeremy Pruitt is auditioning for the Alabama job if one Dabo Swinney turns it down.
I think you're right. Tennessee looked like world beaters the first couple of games this year, and the last couple of games, well, the first two games, they looked like world beaters. The last two games, they looked like the Tennessee that we've come to know and love over the last several years. Lots of problems, lots of turnovers. You thought maybe that after watching the first couple of games, Harold, that maybe Tennessee and Jeremy Pruitt had really kind of turned the corner with that program. And at one time, they had the longest winning streak in major college football.
Yeah, they dated
at
back
8 games.
It dated back to last year.
Right.
Boy, did that come to a screeching halt.
And then they lost one and lost the second one back to back. So, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of players on the Alabama sideline obviously Auburn is a big rivalry for Alabama. There's no doubt about that. But I can tell you that Antonio Langham, who's the coach at Sylacauga, Andrew Zhao, who's the head coach at Sylacauga, Wagstaff, that's the coach at Sylacauga, they want to beat Tennessee as Alabama players as much as they want to beat Auburn.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe more. And, I called football for years and years with Steve Sprayberry, who was, a tackle at Alabama in the 70s with Coach Bryant. And he told me that he would always, when he got to this week, and when it was Tennessee week, he said there's just something about Tennessee week that gets Alabama people fired up. And going to Knoxville is never an easy thing to do. It's a big stadium. It was one of the very first stadiums to ever hold more than 100,000 people. Of course, there won't be 100,000 people there tomorrow because of COVID and all that. So that kind of takes a little bit away of the home field advantage from Tennessee, especially at home. But Alabama's offense right now, Harold, is one of the best in the nation. Mac Jones is just going crazy as quarterback for Alabama. Najee Harris is running the football like a crazy man. The defense obviously woke up a little bit last week after the first half against Georgia, and so they played a lot better last week as they did the week prior to Ole Miss. But Alabama's just playing so good right now on offense, they're going to be hard to stop.
Excuse me.
You're good.
Yawning.
You're good.
That's a young man that's been up since 2:15 a.m.
Hey, tomorrow as well, Harold, the Auburn Tigers are going to get things started
11
off.
o'clock.
Right.
They may get tired of that 11 o'clock. That was the slot they were in last week.
And they've got to go to Oxford, Mississippi tomorrow.
I thought everybody was supposed to play like high school every other week at home, but I've been seeing these, like Auburn's on the road twice.
Right.
So they must be going to get 2 home games somewhere down the line.
They will.
This is a must-win game for Auburn. I'm going to go ahead and call it,
Well, Alabama played there 2 weeks ago, and we know what happened. It was a back and forth, high-scoring affair. Both teams had over 600 yards offense in that game. They actually set a record, I think, for most points scored in regulation play in SEC history. I think it was the most yards by both teams together in SEC history 2 weeks ago. So we know that Lane Kiffin, the new head coach at Ole Miss, he can put together a pretty good game plan, and he would love to beat Auburn. He did, when he was the Alabama assistant coach. I don't know, can't remember what his record would have been against Auburn. They probably won a couple of times, lost one or two, but he definitely wants to get out of the funk that they're in, and would love to get a home win for his Rebel fans that are going to be in the stands tomorrow early in the morning for that game. And, of course, they can't have the Grove and all that they have had over years past and all that because of COVID. But they're still going to line it up and play football tomorrow, whether there's 20,000 people in the stands or none. And no doubt that Auburn is struggling right now. Unfortunately, and you think about Auburn too, they are very, very close to could be 0-4 right now.
Could be 0-4. That's what this was right here. This is the third 11 o'clock start for Auburn. The Kentucky game was 11 o'clock start.
And, they beat Kentucky, then lost to Georgia, and beat Arkansas on a last-second field goal, and then lose last week. They're struggling, and they're still trying to find themselves. And Gus Malzahn's name's brought up again to be on the hot seat. Whether they would get rid of him or not this year, probably not. But if there's enough people that get upset with the way the Auburn program is going, they'll find the money if they want to get rid of him and do all that. But tomorrow's a very crucial game for Auburn. They're 2-2. They don't want to drop below 500, no doubt about that. Lane Kiffin would love to be at 500 tomorrow with a win. So I think that's going to be a very good football game as well. So the 11 o'clock game, and then Alabama will follow back-to-back, right?
And then after that, you can start watching Big Ten football again.
Like anybody cares.
Well, tomorrow night, a real good game, 6:30, Michigan and Minnesota.
Right.
To start it off. That's going to be a crucial game for Jim Harbaugh.
Then I saw where Ohio State plays Nebraska tomorrow in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
But they've got like 13 players out because of COVID.
Nebraska?
No, Ohio State.
Oh, wow.
And so that could really, really play a big deal in that game as they get started into their season finally here at the end of October. The Big Ten finally getting started tomorrow. At halftime, Sylacauga 14, Holtville 14, the Main Street Family Care halftime show, where your safety on the field and in the crowd is our first priority. Go to mainstreetfamilycare.com to find out more. Holtville's band wrapping up the Big Green, Mean Green band wrapping up their halftime show, doing a great job as always. Let's take our final break. Come back for the second half kickoff in just a moment. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Camden Faircloth comes onto the field for Sylacauga to give us our Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff. The Aggies will be south, is that right? This is the south end, correct?
That's south end. They're going to kick north.
They will defend the south goal.
As Eli Gold will say, Holtville will have the ball from north to south.
And they will receive to start the second half.
Sylacauga will defend the south goal in the third quarter.
And here we go. Here's your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff from Camden Faircloth. Takes a two-step drop, boots it away, comes down to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, up to the 36-yard line. That will be enough for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Logan Basinger makes another tackle on special teams for Sylacauga.
And on that reception that time was Brady White. Ball sits at the 36. Braxton Buck is your quarterback. Drew Pickett in the backfield with him. Claps his hands one time, does Buck. Wideouts to either side. 8 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Here's Pickett. Right off the left tackle, and he'll be stopped by Chris Twyman. He gets up shaking his head going, not this way, bro.
Well, it looks like they may have moved Twyman more to the inside along with Luke Thompson.
That will be a pickup of about 2, 2nd down and 8 for the Holtville Bulldogs at their own 38. Just underway into the third quarter. Brought to you by Hellbilly Hollow of Vincent. Highway 467 in Vincent is Hellbilly Hollow. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Here is Pickett. Across the 40 on the handoff from Buck in the shotgun. Up to about the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 3, make it 3rd and a short 4, long 3 to go for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Hudson Hodgins and Omario Stamps bring him down. Had a missed tackle in the backfield. So
15 seconds on the play
big third
clock.
down play coming up for the Sylacauga defense.
Buck, the quarterback, in the shotgun, wants to throw. Under a heavy rush, it's complete out in the flat to the 45 by Dax Flora. Also out there helping is Luke Vincent.
Don't know if he's hurt or they just stopped the clock to move the chains. That's going to be close. It's going to be 4th and about a half a yard. Good stop by Dax Flora.
The reception that time was
They did
Braxton
stop the
Potts.
clock for the back, and they're going to make him leave the field, does head referee Pete Story. And he asked him once again, do I have to go out of the game? Yes, you do. So Tanner Potts will check in for him. They're resetting the game clock.
And that will start it back at the 45. About a yard short of the first down. Looks like the Bulldogs will go for it, Harold. They're
going to come up quick.
huddled up.
Got a lot of meat in the backfield.
And here is a Wildcat. 45, 50, 45 into the Sylacauga 42-yard line. They didn't pick up the number there wasn't the normal quarterback in the.
It was 12.
Which is
Sean
Brackett. He'll pick up about 15 yards on
Carried
4th and 1.
a lot of Aggies with him.
I bet we'll see that again before the night's over with. Braxton Buck, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hands off to Pickett, 40. Pickett up to about the 37 of Sylacauga.
Dax Flora and Luke and Ben Thompson will get off the bottom of the pile for Sylacauga, but he's still going to pick up
about 5.
About 5. 5 or 6.
9:10 to go in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Sylacauga 14, Holtville 14. The Bulldogs have the ball at the Sylacauga 37-yard line, 2nd and 5. Here is Buck on the handoff. Big Chris Twyman will pull him down for about a yard loss.
Yeah, Chris Twyman just shot the gap, got in there and made the stop along with Dalton Miley. And this is a kid that's come on strong this year for Sylacauga, Dalton Miley on the defensive side of the football.
Loss of about 2 on the play. Back to the 38. 3rd and 6 to go now.
Ethan Holmes in the game for Sylacauga.
He takes out and gives Chris Twyman a rest real quick. Buck, the quarterback, takes the snap in the shotgun. Under a heavy rush, lets it fly across the middle, incomplete.
Okay, I got a question. Don't they have 2 linemen standing down there?
Yeah, they did.
I mean, like 2 linemen. Past the line of scrimmage.
10 yards down the field, right.
Yeah. Excuse me.
I'm not sure about that one.
And there wasn't a receiver in the area.
That'll make it 4th and 6 at the 37 of Sylacauga.
Here comes, and they got players running in and out. I know everybody's in there except the punter. 12's back in.
And they're going to all huddle up at the 40,
Yep.
which is about 2 yards from the line of scrimmage.
12's back in the game for them. He worked out
And I told you we were going to see that Wildcat again. They were lined up in it, but Holtville will call a Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout with 8:11 to go in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 14-14, Sylacauga. Holtville all tied up back in 30 seconds. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Are you tired of fighting with your dog just to get them to the groomer? Or are you tired of rescheduling your day and having to pick them up? Well, don't fret, because Zoom to Groom is on the way, providing your dog with grooming services from the comfort of your driveway. Schedule your appointment now at 334-740-9909 or visit zoomtogroom.net. Tails are wagging and pets are bragging about Zoom to Groom. Schedule your appointment now, 334-740-9909.
For almost 10 years, there's been the go-to place for tires and automotive repair, Right Tire. Right Tire sells all makes of tires for anyone's vehicle and anyone's budget, and with Right Tire, you always get the right prompt service with the right price. Right Tire also can handle all of your bumper-to-bumper automotive needs with certified brake service, alignment, oil changes, tune-ups, and so much more. So when you want tires and automotive done right, see Right Tire on West Fort Williams in the heart of Sylacauga. Right work, right price, every time.
When Americans needed a car that worked harder than a car, we built them a truck. And they used our trucks to build interstates and industries and communities, livelihoods and neighborhoods. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do. So, we built them a truck.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back into original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision,
where quality is no accident.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Following the Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout, looks like Holtville's going to go for it on 4th and 6.
Yeah, 12's back in at quarterback.
In the Wildcat, he'll take this direct snap, go around left end, cuts back inside to the 35. Will he get it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure whether he did or he didn't.
They're spotting the ball. Sylacauga says no. Holtville says yes.
Nope, they did not get it.
We can't say the marker because of the tent, but Sylacauga holds, and that was a huge defensive stand for Sylacauga on Holtville's first offensive series of this game, second half.
Looks like Dontavius Ware has a little bit of a stinger in his right arm. He's trying to work it out. So Sylacauga will hold the Holtville Bulldogs on 4th and 6, about a yard short of the first down, and take over at their own 32 with a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10. First time Sylacauga's had the football here in the second half. Brayson Edwards is your quarterback in the shotgun. Malik Pope in the backfield with him. Malik takes the handoff. Malik will be hitting the backfield, breaks free. To the 35, to the 40. Malik to the 45, to the 50, to the 48-yard line of Holtville. And Malik Pope turned a lot of nothing into something, Harold.
Yeah, Malik went to the left side. He was bottled up, actually shook a tackler, and came back a good block by Brayson Edwards, who shielded a man, and then it was all Malik Pope from there to pick up, let's see.
About 20 yards.
20 yards,
on the run, right.
And the first down, getting it into Holtville territory.
Ball sits at the 46 of the Bulldogs. Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for Sylacauga. From the shotgun, here's Edwards. Looks over to Andrew Zhao. Gets his signal. Has Pope in the backfield with him, Malik Pope. And Pope will get the handoff. Hitting the backfield, will break free. Pope around left end of the 45 and out of bounds.
He's going to pick up about 2, it looks like.
And you see the frustration of the Holtville defender over there, Harold. He thought he had him, and
he was trying to reach him. He was trying to get him from behind, but
he ain't gonna
Pope
do that.
just kept going forward. I can't see who made the tackle on the far side of the field, but Malik will pick up 2 yards for Sylacauga.
Give him 2, 2nd and 8 for the Aggies at the Holtville 44. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback for Sylacauga, in the shotgun. Motion is Burns. Here's a pass down the field. And on the coverage is Dontavius Ware. And we've got a flag down, roughing the passer against Holtville.
Yeah, the ball was underthrown. Ware had his back to it. He was being covered by Noah Yoruk, which we've called his name a lot tonight. He's defensive back for Holtville. But a big penalty against Holtville. That'll mark it off 15 yards. Now
that'll take it all the way to the 29-yard line of Holtville.
And you're right. It looks like Dontavius Ware is holding his right hand.
Then he fell on it again on that pass play, or on the incompletion.
I don't know that they're not going to run this same play.
Wide out right, which is Ware, which is the wide side for Sylacauga. 2 backs in the backfield. Here's Burns on the handoff to the 30, down to about the 26. That will go for 3, 2nd down, and about 7 to go.
Mickey Forney makes the stop. He gets up and he's throwing his hands around everywhere. I don't know what he was thinking. But he makes the stop on Burns. 2nd and 8 coming up now for Sylacauga.
Brayson Edwards trots over to talk with Andrew Zhao, Sylacauga's head football coach. Comes back to the offense. 2nd and 7. Pope and Burns in the backfield with him. Here's Edwards to throw. Complete and touchdown!
Luke
Vincent. Wow, what a great catch Luke Vincent did there.
Yeah, and a good throw by Brayson Edwards. He threw it where nobody else could get to it but Luke Vincent. He's all of, 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", and stretches his arms out and brings it in on the far side of the field from us for the Sylacauga touchdown.
29 yards on the pass play. And Sylacauga in their first possession on offense in the second half put points on the board. Here's Camden Faircloth to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Aaron Rowland. Here's the snap. The place is down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Well, you got 75 yards to kick through down there on that goal.
6:22 to go in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard now says Sylacauga 21, Holtville 14, back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
Double-digit pay raises are history, and now money is a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent Albie Steers would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call State Farm agent Albie Steers in Sylacauga today, because being able to keep more money in your pocket is why he's here. Contact Albie Steers at 256-245-6061.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2, Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3, the Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Fast, fresh, and friendly. That's the Allen Brew Market mission to our customers on the go. Allen Brew Markets of Talladega County fuel your vehicle and you with the best coffee, drinks, snacks, and food so you can get your day on the fast track. Allen Brew Markets are always convenient with Sylacauga locations on Main Avenue, Highway 280, and Old Birmingham Highway. Allen Brew Markets has everything for the family on the go, and we're always brewing up great specials. Fast, fresh, and friendly. Our guarantee to you.
You already know Sylacauga Marine and ATV is the area's #1 choice for Tracker, Sun Tracker, and Regency pontoons, Nitro bass boats, Tahoe runabout and sports boats, and Mako offshore saltwater sport and inshore fishing boats. But did you know about the all-new line of Tracker off-road vehicles, Polaris side-by-sides, and a selection of used inventory too? Call Sylacauga Marine and ATV today at 256-245-8920 or visit online at sylacaugamarine.com.
Losing a loved one can be very difficult. At that time, call the local hometown staff at Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga. Radley Smith Funeral Home can help you with traditional memorial and graveside services. We have cremation options, immediate burials, and we can service the military. Radley Smith Funeral Home can also assist in pre-arranging your funeral service to ease the burden of your loved ones. Call 256-245-1616 or visit radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga.
Have you been injured by sleeping on your old mattress or sitting on your worn-out sofa? Call me, Alabama. I am your furniture store.
Every representation is made that the products, prices, and service offered by Holly's Home Furnishings are greater than the products, prices, and service offered by other furniture stores.
Here's your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff coming from Camden Faircloth following the Sylacauga touchdown pass. 25-30-35. And down goes number 3, Brady White, for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Dylan Beard makes a stop for Sylacauga on the kickoff.
So Luke Vincent catches a 29-yard touchdown pass, then has to go out on defense to play free safety.
Got to do what you got to do.
Been there, done that. Antonio Langham for Sylacauga calling in defensive signals for his DBs and linebackers. Buck, the quarterback for Holtville, takes the snap in the shotgun, hands off to Pickett. 35-40, 45-50. Pickett to the 45, finally out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Sylacauga. And what we got?
Bill Hodges says it's against Holtville. It looks like it's going to be a hold.
Where's the flag?
Yep. It's right here on the Sylacauga
Can't see it,
sideline.
right.
You can't see it. I mean, the players are almost in the stands.
That's true.
And it's going to be a hold against Holtville. I was
It is
wondering.
a spot foul. So it'll be marked from the 40 back to the 30. So instead of 1st and 10 at Sylacauga's 40, it's now 1st and 15 at the Holtville 30. Braxton Buck, the quarterback, hands off in the backfield to Pickett. 35-40. Pickett still on his feet to the 42-yard line.
Dax Floor knocks his legs out from under him, but not after a big gain. This guy finds a hole quick, does Pickett. Going from 1st and 15, was it 1st and 15?
Right, yeah.
To 2nd and 4.
Right. 11-yard gain that time for Pickett. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 21-14. Sylacauga leads Holtville. Here's Pickett again. Breaks outside. Will go down for about a yard gain, and that's all, or maybe not for no gain.
Good play by Omari and Stamps. He's going to come up limping.
That'll make it 3rd and about 3 to go. Short 3, long 2. Buck, the quarterback, takes the snap, throws, complete. He'll have the first down to the 45, to the 50 and down. Pickup of about 8 yards, and a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Kelly Burns will make the stop for Sylacauga. Like they just took their tight end, ran him off the line of scrimmage, and he just ran a stop route.
First and 10 at midfield for Holtville. Down by 7 to Sylacauga right now. Here's Pickett right up the middle. To the 45 of Sylacauga. To the 43 of Sylacauga. And they'll finally mark him at about the 42 of the Aggies. And we've got
looks like
a couple of we've got an Aggie down and a player down for Holtville, but they are both back up and look like they're going to go back.
They just got tangled up on each other.
Pickup of 8, 2nd down and 2 for the Bulldogs. Under 4 minutes to go down in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 21-14. Sylacauga leading the Holtville Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have the football and on the move. Braxton Buck, your quarterback, from the shotgun, claps his hands, takes the snap, wants to throw. Does, and it's incomplete across the middle at the 30.
Good coverage by Jeremy Odom for Sylacauga. I tried to just run the wide out across. Can't get his number, Bruce. Number
Brady
3.
Webster, or was it
3? Brady White.
Okay, Brady White, okay.
Yeah.
Still having a hard time seeing these numbers.
Yeah, that's not a good. You just
color
put
combination.
Dark green on gray.
You can't. Well, in a couple of years, you won't be able to do that anyway. So they're getting the use out of these jerseys while they can. So that'll make it 3rd and about 2 to go at the Sylacauga 42.
I've already got readers up here and a magnifying glass.
In the Wildcat 40 to the 39, and that will be enough for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
This time they slip Brackett back in that Wildcat formation. Picks up the first down. Looks like he's going to stay in the game. So I guess we'll see if he can throw.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if he can throw the football. We'll see. In the Wildcat, he'll hand off this time instead of running it. Pickett to the 35. Pickett out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play, maybe 7. 2nd down and 3 to go for the Holtville Bulldogs. 3 minutes to go in the half, in the quarter rather.
Hudson
the
Hodges and Jeremy Odom will ride him out of bounds. This quarter, of course, being brought to you by Hellbilly Hollow, Highway 467 in Vincent. Big Kids Day on Sunday. Be sure and check it out. Here in the shotgun, or rather in the Wildcat, 30 to the 29. Big Chris Twyman will bring down number 12, Sean Brackett. They're going to have to look at it. It is a first down.
That will be enough for another Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Holtville Bulldogs. Finally coming back in is Buck at the quarterback position, but Sean Brackett will stay in the game and go in the slot, Harold, on the right side, which is the short side. Buck in the shotgun for the Bulldogs. Wants to throw. Pretty good protection. Finally gets the ball thrown. And it is incomplete at the goal line. Good coverage down there by Luke Vincent.
Yeah, good job by Luke Vincent. He just stayed with the man. He didn't try to do anything fancy, just knocked it away.
Noah Yerrick, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Bulldogs of Holtville. Twin set to the left, wide out right. Pickett in the backfield, takes the handoff. 25, 20, 15, down to about the 11-yard line. Another Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Holtville. And Harold, they're not going away.
No, they're not. And they're just lining up, and they're putting man on man and just running it right up the middle and picking up huge chunks of yards. Tavares Lauderdale makes the stop.
Clock continues to run following the first down. They can get a first down at about the 2.
The best thing that could happen for Sylacauga right here is they get a turnover.
Braxton Buck, the quarterback for Holtville, in the backfield, in the shotgun. Claps his hands once, takes the snap, hands off to Pickett. He's to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Holtville. Wow.
They just sealed it off on the left side of the offensive line, right side of the Sylacauga defensive line. And Pickett walks in untouched for the touchdown.
Here comes Reardon to attempt the extra point for the Bulldogs, trying to tie it back up with the Aggies. Here's the snap, places down, kick is up, and it is good. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, Sylacauga 21, Holtville 21, back at 30 seconds with the kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sale. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. You already know the power and reliability of a Mahindra tractor. Get ready to meet their ATV and UTV lines. Haul more and tow more. Do more. Reaching speeds up to 60 miles an hour. Models have a 12-inch ground clearance and the ability to haul up to 1,200 pounds. There's a Mahindra utility vehicle and a model specifically to get the job done. Test drive today at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. Serving Tallapoosa, Coosa, Clay, and Talladega counties. 256-392-3613.
You already know Sylacauga Marine and ATV is the area's #1 choice for Tracker, Sun Tracker, and Regency pontoons, Nitro bass boats, Tahoe runabout and sports boats, and Mako offshore saltwater sport and inshore fishing boats. But did you know about the all-new line of Tracker off-road vehicles, Polaris side-by-sides, and a selection of used inventory too? Call Sylacauga Marine and ATV today at 256-245-8920 or visit online at sylacaugamarine.com.
Losing a loved one can be very difficult. At that time, call the local hometown staff at Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga. Radley Smith Funeral Home can help you with traditional memorial and graveside services. We have cremation options, immediate burials, and we can service the military. Radley Smith Funeral Home can also assist in pre-arranging your funeral service to ease the burden of your loved ones. Call 256-245-1616 or visit radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home of Sylacauga.
Are you tired of fighting with your dog just to get them to the groomer? Or are you tired of rescheduling your day and having to pick them up? Well, don't fret, because Zoom to Groom is on the way, providing your dog with grooming services from the comfort of your driveway. Schedule your appointment now at 334-740-9909 or visit zoomtogroom.net. Tails are wagging and pets are bragging about Zoom to Groom. Schedule your appointment now, 334-740-9909.
Here's Reardon to give us our Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff. The best boats and ATVs around can be found at Sylacauga Marine and ATV on the old Birmingham Highway. Reardon will take about a 5-step drop and
delay a game.
Delay a game against the kicking team. Not sure how you do that, but
You just take your time.
You got 25 seconds to get the kickoff. So that'll back up the Bulldogs to their 35 instead of the 40. Still kick from the 40 in high school. So Reardon will tee it up again. This time he'll take about a 4-step drop. It'll come to Ware at the 25.
Yeah, they swapped up.
Ware to the 30. And will go down. His forward progress, they're going to actually say, was the 27.
Daniel Forney will make the stop.
So Sylacauga will have a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Tied up with Holtville, 21-21 with 1:36 to go in the third quarter. This quarter, of course, brought to you by Hellbilly Hollow, Highway 467 in Vincent. One of the best haunted houses around. A corn maze, the scariest wagon ride you'll ever encounter, and more, off with $25. Military and first responders get a discount. Be sure and check out Hellbilly Hollow this weekend, Highway 467 in Vincent. Here's Malik Pope on the handoff in the backfield. He's to the 30. Malik Pope to the 35 and finally out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Malik Pope for about 10 yards and a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10.
Mickey Forney makes the stop, but a first down for Sylacauga. In the game for Sylacauga at left tackle, Bruce, is number 78, Corey Sanders.
A lot of New Jerseys in on the offensive line tonight.
Tanner Torgerson still at that left guard spot.
Ball's at the 39 of Sylacauga, 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Brayson Evers, the quarterback, wants to throw. Has to pull it down and run with it. He'll go to the 40 up to the 42. Andrew Zhao has said time after time he really doesn't want Brayson Edwards running the football a lot.
Yeah, but he did pick up about 3-4 yards on the scramble.
Walter Welburn Piedmont tied up at 21. Just like this game's tied up at 21. 2nd and about 7. Here's Malik Pope on the carry. Still on his feet. Wow, he will not go down.
No, and he took a shot in the middle.
Yeah.
While he was trying to go through, he took a big shot in the middle. That will probably do it for the third quarter. Yeah, I think Malik's feeling that hit.
So Sylacauga will line up on 3rd and about 6 to go at their own 43, 14 seconds and counting in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Pass is complete to Dontavius Ware. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Actually, they're going to give him a yard, make it 4th and 5, and that will run out the third quarter. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Sylacauga 21, Holtville 21. Back in 1 minute with the final 12 of this ball game. This is the All-New B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Holtville. As we start the fourth quarter, Sylacauga is going to go for it on 4th and 5 at their own 44-yard line. Or we think they're going to go for it. 10 seconds on the play clock. And I believe Andrew Zhao is going to start the fourth quarter with a Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout.
And I'm going to tell you something. That Holtville crowd on the far side of the field is into this football game, and so are their players. They are fired up.
Here is Bowen to punt for Sylacauga. High snap. He'll get the kick away.
Good high kick.
Bounces at the 30 to the 25. Down to the 20. And there was actually a touch back at the 28. Actually going to mark it about the 30.
Wow. Well, they did say he touched it. Somebody touched it at the 30.
So a player for Sylacauga kind of jumped out of the way like it touched him in the back. So it will be a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Holtville at their own 30. Just underway into the fourth quarter And your Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Holtville 21, Sylacauga 21.
If you're Sylacauga somehow or another, you've got to find the answer for number 8.
Here's Buck to throw. It's complete. And Luke Vincent will come up and make the stop quickly on number 12 for the Bulldogs. That is Sean Brackett, who we have seen line up in the Wildcat tonight. Luke Vincent came up to make a great play on Brackett, because if he didn't tackle him right there, he may be off to the races. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 at the 32 of Holtville. Buck in the shotgun, hands off to Pickett. Goes left and turns it up at the 35.
Going the wrong way. Ball's live. Sylacauga's got the fumble.
And they don't call him down.
Nope. That was Jeremy Odom with the fumble. He picks it up, starts running the wrong way. Then he realizes what he's done, but now they're going to discuss it. And head referee Pete Story said it is Sylacauga's football. Huge turnover. That's the second one Sylacauga's gotten tonight. Need to turn these into points. He would have got to there too.
And he would have scored for them.
Yeah. Well, can you run through the end zone and back out?
No.
Oh, you can't?
Once you get to the end zone, you're dead.
He could have turned around.
Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 following the turnover by Holtville for the Sylacauga Aggies at the Holtville 38. Brayson Edwards in at quarterback from the shotgun. Wants to throw. Will fly it. It's complete to Dontavius Ware at the 25 to the 20. Dontavius Ware all the way down to about the 18-yard line. And that will be enough for Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10. Actually, it will be about a 20-yard gain.
Good footwork by Brayson Edwards to avoid the sack. And then he steps back up, finds Dontavius Ware wide open across the middle of the field down to the, what'd they say, Bruce? 19-yard line?
About the 18, yeah, somewhere right around the 18-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun with Malik Pope and Burns in the backfield with him. Pope gets the handoff off right tackle. He'll break outside and will be run out of bounds, maybe for a yard or two, and that's all. 2nd and about 8 to go.
Let me see.
10.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah,
Score is tied.
Pick up of 1.
Okay. I'll have to stand up for a little bit.
Really need to put it in the end zone here. Don't need to settle for a field goal if you're Sylacauga.
1-yard gain for Malik Pope. Motion to the left side. Here's the quick pitch to Burns. 15. Burns to the 10. Like that, they're actually going to mark him at the 11. He'll be about 2 yards short of the first down. They'll make it 3rd and 2 to go.
Good hard running by Caleb Burns. Just enough push by the offensive line to get him some yardage.
Don't forget, following tonight's game, we've got the AHSAA scoreboard show, and we also have a Thomas Auto Parts Player of the Game that we've got to give away once the game is over with.
That's down the line.
From the shotgun, here's the handoff to Malik Pope. And I don't know that he got the first down.
He's going to be about a yard short.
They're going to mark him at the 10.
And they ran him right up the middle, and that's where everybody on the defense was coming to. So a big call here by Coach Andrew Zhao.
Fourth and one,
and he's going to go for it.
Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun with Pope and Burns in the backfield. Here's Burns on the carry. I'm not sure if he made it or not.
I don't know if he did or not either. To see where the right foot, left foot spot is. And it's Holtville
They
football.
did not. Wow. He must have had a lot longer to go than a yard.
Yeah, I don't.
Because they got him at the 9.
We're at an angle down here.
Right. They've got him marked at the 9. So he had to have gotten to, I guess, around the 8.
Yeah, we're at a bad angle.
So the Holtville Bulldogs hold the Aggies on 4th and short, deep in Holtville territory. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 21-21. Sylacauga and Holtville all tied up. Braxton Buck is your quarterback for the Bulldogs in the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap. Here is Pickett to the 10, across the 10 to the 11. Give him about 2, second down and 8 for the Holtville Bulldogs. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Again, the winner will be second in the region, Region 4, and will host a first-round playoff game in 2 weeks. The loser will have to travel to Mobile in 2 weeks.
Dalton Miley and Ben Thompson getting up off the bottom of the pile for Sylacauga.
Second and 8 for the Bulldogs. Here's the quarterback to throw. Buck lets it fly out in the flat, and it's incomplete.
Pass interference.
And they're going to get Sylacauga for pass interference.
Either that or a hold.
Either way, that's going to be first down for Holtville. And that is a spot foul too, Harold, if I'm not mistaken, which would be at about the 24. Well, actually, I never saw what they called.
It's final at Legion Stadium, 30-0. Beaver
Okay.
Comer. They called holding on the defense.
20. So it's at the 21. 15 seconds on the play clock. Here's a handoff to Pickett, and he is met at the line of scrimmage by big Chris Twyman.
Chris Twyman wrapped him up, carried him to the ground. He's slow to get up. Looks like Pickett's had a few words for him. I don't know if I'd do that.
I wouldn't.
I'd say, thank you, sir, for not killing me.
So
like
no gain, they will move. So Holtville will be backed up 5 yards. Back to the 16. Second down and 15 now to go for the Holtville Bulldogs. Tied with Sylacauga. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. 21-21 your score. Holtville just stopped Sylacauga deep in the Holtville territory on 4th and short to take over. Braxton Buck is your quarterback in the shotgun for Holtville. Takes the snap, rolls to his right. Screen pass complete to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 40 of Sylacauga, to the 30, and out of bounds across the way. And what a play that was for the Holtville Bulldogs.
Yeah, they set up a beautiful screen. He looked one way, went back the other, and got one block on the outside, and the speed of Pickett. And I'm going to tell you something. Sylacauga's defense looks tired, Bruce.
Got a lot of hands on hips on the defensive side for Sylacauga, and they just got through chasing down somebody for about 60 yards there. And so Holtville has it first and Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at the Sylacauga 25-yard line.
Luke Thompson's just come into the game for Chris Twyman.
About 55 yards on that screen pass. Here is Braxton Buck in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off to Pickett. Pickett will take it across the 25 to about the 23. Give him 2. Second and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Hudson Hodges comes up and makes the stop for Sylacauga.
7 minutes to go in the ball game. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Sylacauga 21, Holtville 21. Again, the winner takes second in Region 4, Class 5A, and will host the playoff game in 2 weeks.
Other than Brackett running the Wildcat, has anybody else touched the ball on a running play?
Nope.
For Holtville?
Except for Pickett. Here's the quarterback on the keeper to the 20. Down to about the 17-yard line. He'll be about 2 yards short of the first. Third down for the Holtville Bulldogs. Inside 7 minutes and counting. Bulldogs trying to take the lead. Would this be for the first time tonight? If they can score right here?
Yes.
Okay. Bulldogs send a trip set to the right, wing back right. Pickett in the backfield with Buck. Pickett gets the handoff straight up the middle to the 15, and that will be enough. That will be enough for a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Holtville. Clock continues to run with 6 minutes now left in the ball game. We know Sylacauga has an offense, Harold, that can, if Holtville were to score right here, they got plenty of time on the clock.
You've got to look at it this way. A lot of these guys on defense right now are playing on offensive line for Sylacauga. This has been a huge physical football game.
As Andrew Zau said it would be on the show yesterday. From the Wildcat. Here is Brackett. We've seen that play several times tonight. I told you we would see it some more, and we have. Cross the 10 to the 9. Give him about 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs of Holtville. 5:15 and counting in the ball game. The Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 21-21. Sylacauga Holtville all tied up. Brackett still in the Wildcat. Takes the snap, hands off to Pickett around left end.
Don't know who. Out on the outside making a good tackle was Jeremy Odom. He looks like he's going to come up and ask for somebody to come in for him. I think he got kicked in the stomach.
The ball will go to about the 7.
Nobody sees him.
Be 3rd and 4 now for the Bulldogs of Holtville. Brackett in the Wildcat. Takes the snap. Rolls to his right. Cuts it back to the 5. Inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. He will be close to a
Chris Twyman
1st and goal.
Runs him down. He has to be helped up. He's about exhausted.
Yeah.
You know, he's going both ways. And that's going to be 4th and 1. Bruce from the 4.
The Sylacauga faithful will get on their feet trying to help the defense.
Need a turnover here in the worst kind of way.
Brackett will stay in the shotgun, and they're going to move. Legal procedure against the offense, so that will back them up. Instead of 4th and 1, it'll now be about 4th and 6.
Looks like they're going to send the field goal unit in. And
at the 9.
You know, sometimes when you send a new quarterback in, the cadence is different. It throws off the rhythm. And it looks like the field goal unit's going to come in.
Reardon will come in to attempt a 26-yard field goal, so the tee will go down at the 16. He'll kick it from the right hash. Here's the snap, places down, kick is up, and it is good. 3:24 to go in the ball game. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 24 for Holtville. 21 for Sylacauga. Back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47.
Fast, fresh, and friendly. That's the Allen Brew Market mission to our customers on the go. Allen Brew Markets of Talladega County fuel your vehicle and you with the best coffee, drinks, snacks, and food, so you can get your day on the fast track. Allen Brew Markets are always convenient with Sylacauga locations on Main Avenue, Highway 280, and Old Birmingham Highway. Allen Brew Markets has everything for the family on the go, and we're always brewing up great specials. Fast, fresh, and friendly. Our guarantee to you.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
For cold, colds, cuts, and COVID. Choose Main Street Family Care as your first choice for your family's wellness. School physicals to bumps and bruises to rapid COVID testing. We make it as easy as possible with our contactless registration at our 17 clinics. For more information, find us at mainstreetfamilycare.com.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
For almost 10 years, there's been the go-to place for tires and automotive repair, Right Tire. Right Tire sells all makes of tires for anyone's vehicle and anyone's budget. And with Right Tire, you always get the right prompt service with the right price. Right Tire also can handle all of your bumper-to-bumper automotive needs with certified brake service, alignment, oil changes, tune-ups, and so much more. So when you want tires and automotive done right, see Right Tire on West Fort Williams in the heart of Sylacauga. Right work, right price, every time.
Need tires? Get ready for the road ahead with a new set of tires from Bice Motors in Alex City. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th for $1. That's right, just $1. During Jeep Adventure Days, get 0% for 84 months on many new 2020 Jeep models.
We guarantee the lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Get a deal with traction at Bice Motors in Alex City.
Take advantage of a special offer on the versatile Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor. Switching attachments is simple, and a smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation. The Kubota BX Series, the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. You own the land. Now, make it yours. Get the Kubota BX 2380 for payments as low as $99 a month.
Get to Talladega Tractor for your new Kubota.
Home of the Holtville Bulldogs, who have taken the lead over Sylacauga for the first time tonight, 24-21 on a 26-yard field goal by Reardon. And here comes Reardon with your Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff for the Holtville Bulldogs. 3:24 to go in the ball game. Again, the winner will be second in the region. Here's a little pooch kick down to about the 30, 35.
That's Ben Thompson.
Well, the loser goes to Faith Academy in this game.
You've been there before.
Yes.
Ben Thompson with the kickoff return brings it out to right at the 40-yard line for Sylacauga. Good field position for Sylacauga. A lot of time to work with.
Right.
And they've only got 2 timeouts because remember Coach Zal had to use one early in the third quarter.
First play of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't even get a play off in the third quarter.
So
here you
if
go.
You're Sylacauga, just remain calm and do what you do.
Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 for Sylacauga at their own 40. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, hands off to Malik Pope. He'll be stopped in the backfield for about a yard loss.
That was Cooper Mann making the stop. They're going to say he actually lost a yard.
2nd and 11. Back at the 38. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Sarah Automotive Scoreboard for the first time tonight says Holtville leading 24-21. 18 seconds on the play clock. Brayson Edwards taking a lot of time to get this play off.
I don't think he understands what the play is coming from the sideline.
Twin set to the left, wide out right, wingback right. Here is Edwards to throw. Wants it fly, got a man open, and just overthrown. Oh my goodness. Dontavius Ware. Wide open, Harold, just overthrew him.
Yeah, I mean, probably one of the fastest guys on this football field. They took a shot at him. And Dontavius Ware, he was open, just overthrew him just a little bit.
He will come off the field. 2:28 to go in the ball game
Took
now.
The shortcut.
Yeah. 24-21 your score. Holtville leading Sylacauga. The loser goes to Faith Academy in 2 weeks. The winner stays home in the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks. Kayla Burns in motion. Here is, that's going to be grounding. I'm going to say they got to throw a flag on that.
There was nobody in the area.
Yeah. That's got to be grounding on Sylacauga.
Yeah,
So that's a loss of down.
Yep, they're going to be forced.
5-yard penalty against Sylacauga. grounding will make it 4th down and about 16 to go. Brayson Edwards under a heavy rush could not get the pass away. He got a pass away, but there was nobody in sight. He is called for intentional grounding. That'll back it up to the Sylacauga 29-yard line. 4th and a bunch, Harold.
Looks like Sylacauga is going to call timeout with 2:19 left.
Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout for Sylacauga. Their second, 1 left. 24-21 your score via the Sarah Automotive scoreboard. Holtville leading Sylacauga back in 30 seconds. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Boykin Chapman Field, home of the Holtville Bulldogs in Slapout, Alabama. Sylacauga faced with 4th and about 20, back at their own 29, and they're going to go for it, Harold.
You pretty much have to. You've not been able to stop Holtville offensively.
Trip set to the left, wide out right. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun, with Malik Pope in the backfield with him. 10 seconds on the play clock. Edwards takes the snap, wants to throw. It's complete to Kayla Burns. No, it's not. It's incomplete, and Holtville will take over.
Big shot by number 18, Mickey Forney. Knocks the ball loose, and it'll go over on downs to Holtville in Sylacauga territory.
2:12 to go. Holtville will take over with a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at the Sylacauga 29.
Sylacauga's got 1 timeout.
Braxton Buck is your quarterback for Holtville. He'll stand in the shotgun. Drew Pickett in the backfield with him. Buck will clap his hands, takes the snap. Here's Pickett right up the middle. 25-20, 10-5, touchdown, Holtville.
Just a lot of tired guys on the Sylacauga defensive line. Runs up the middle untouched, just to put the exclamation point on this football game.
29-yard touchdown run by Drew Pickett. Just a 10th grader.
Yeah. We can say we met his parents.
We have. Former Alabama football player. And here comes the extra point from Reardon. And I can honestly tell you too, they're not trying to run up the score.
No, they were. But there was still 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in this football game.
Here's the extra point. It's up and good. 2:06 to go in the ball game. But all of a sudden, the Holtville Bulldogs have a 10-point lead, 31-21 via the Sarah Automotive scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds with the kickoff. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Holtville Bulldogs now lead Sylacauga 31-21 with 2:06 to go. Following a 29-yard run by Drew Pickett. And here comes Reardon with the Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff for the Bulldogs. Little pooch kick.
Big return.
Luke Benson at the 30, 35. Luke to the 40. Luke to the 45. Had a chance to break it, but can't do it. And Sylacauga will take over 1st and 10. A Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Okay, no problem here. You get the 2-play drive like you had earlier. Get the onside kick. We got
Score
this, Bruce Carr.
It's been done. It's not impossible. They may have scored too quick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're going to tell them to stop?
Well, you've got 2 minutes in the football game.
Right.
You've got to do something.
And you're right. Sylacauga looks awfully tired. 7 seconds on the play clock.
They're
not going to get the play. They don't get the play off. Delay a game. So instead of 1st and 10, it's now 1st and 15 back at the Sylacauga 43. Still have not started the play clock yet. Not sure why the play clock hasn't started.
Neither is Pete Story, because he just grabbed his little microphone thing and said, hey, what are you doing?
Here's Edwards to throw. It's complete to Vincent at the 45-50, 45-40. Check that to the 43-yard line. Luke Vincent for about 13 yards. He'll get up limping just a tad.
Well, he took a shot in the side of the leg by Ethan Headley as he thought he was going to spring it, and Headley hit him in the side of the leg, knocked him off his feet.
What are we doing?
Got an official timeout. Reset the 25-second clock.
And the clock's supposed to start back running again.
I don't know. You're the official.
I don't know what they're doing.
You're the official.
Why is the clock not running? Here's Brayson Edwards to throw. Got Luke Vincent at the 10. Catches it to the 5. Luke Vincent still on his feet. Stretches. Touchdown, Sylacauga.
What'd I tell you? Took 3 plays, but
Luke Vincent scored his second touchdown of the night.
yeah, he was determined to. Once he got it, he had a guy draped all over him. Just kept spinning and fighting into the end zone with 1 minute and 43 seconds left. How huge is that score now?
Here is Camden Faircloth to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Aaron Rowland. 1:43 to go. Here's the snap. It's not a good one. Here's a pass in the end zone. Does he make it to the end zone?
About a yard short.
No. That could prove big.
It's,
1:43 to go.
Well, it's still a 4-point game.
Right. 31-27. The Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Holtville leading Sylacauga.
It's got to go 10 yards, Bruce Carr.
Yes, it does. Before a Sylacauga player can touch it. Here's Camden Faircloth to give us our Sylacauga Marine and ATV kickoff. I'm assuming we're going to have an onside here. Yep. Comes down to 35-yard line. Let's see who's got it.
There ain't no telling.
They gave it to Holtville.
He had it.
Wow.
Number 10 had the football for Holtville. That is Noah Yuruk.
Called his name a lot tonight.
Called his name a lot.
So, 1:38 to go in the ball game. Sylacauga's got to get the football back somehow, some way.
Sylacauga's got 1 timeout. I think Holtville's got 1 timeout.
The Bulldogs have a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10 at their own 36. Again, 1:38 to go in the ball game. The Sarah Automotive scoreboard says Holtville 31, Sylacauga 27. From the shotgun, here's the handoff to Pickett. Pickett butts outside, 40, 45. Pickett still on his feet to the 48-yard line. Make that the 47-yard line. That will be about a 12-yard gain and a Heritage South Credit Union 1st and 10, and the clock continues to run, Harold.
Jeremy Odom brings him to the ground.
Let's see. They can actually let it get below 1 minute before they actually have to snap the football. They're going to stand around and let it get down about to that before they snap it. 10 seconds on the play clock. 1:04 to go on the game clock.
It was in the pistol. Maybe a bad snap or something.
Buck, the quarterback, takes the snap. Hands off to Pickett. Round right in. Across the 50 into Sylacauga territory at the 49-yard line.
Sylacauga's going to take their last time out.
Coosa Valley Medical Center timeout for the Aggies. Their final one of the ball game. 45.9 seconds to go. Your Sarah Automotive scoreboard, 31 for Holtville, 27 for Sylacauga. Back in 30 seconds. This is the all-new B101 and TV 47. Welcome back to Slap Out, Alabama. home of the Holtville Bulldogs, hosting Sylacauga tonight. Very important Region 4 game. The winner hosts first round in 2 weeks of the 5A playoffs. The loser will have to travel to Faith Academy.
Now Sylacauga cannot stop the clock.
All right.
Holtville with 2nd and 7.
They basically have to run one more play.
Yeah, it looks like they're going into their, let's see, they're going to go into the victory formation and take a knee.
And that's basically all they'll have to do.
And surely he's not going to take that in the shotgun.
It looks like he's going to.
I'm telling you, if I'm a coach, my quarterback's going under center every time. What are they waiting on?
Not sure what we're doing here. We put it back to 50 seconds.
Oh, okay. 0.1 second.
Oh, yes.
You just got to take 2 knees.
Right. So Buck, the quarterback, will in the shotgun, takes the knee back at the 46 of Holtville.
You'll have to do it one more time.
Yep. That'll make it 3rd and about 11 to go. 5-second differential on the play in this game clock. Yep, that's all you have to do. Wow. Ten seconds on the play clock, 13 on the game clock. Quarterback takes the knee, and that'll do it. And the Holtville Bulldogs have defeated the Sylacauga Aggies tonight by a final score of 31-27 via the Sarah Automotive scoreboard. Get ready now for the Right Tire postgame show. Right Tire, always the best price, and it's done right on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Once again, your final score from Holtville tonight, the Bulldogs defeat the Sylacauga Aggies 31-27. We'll be back in just a moment to give you the Thomas Auto Parts Player of the Game and more. This is the All New B101 and TV 47.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Why is Sarah Automotive Group on Highway 280 in Sylacauga the place for the best deals on your new ride? 3 compelling reasons. 1. With 3 full new car dealers on one lot, you get the best in comparison and incentives on Fords, Hondas, and Nissans. Unmatched selection. 2. Sarah pays over market value for your trade to maintain East Central Alabama's best pre-owned vehicle selection and sales. And 3. The Sarah Automotive price won't be beat and delivers lower payments and huge value on your next buy. Shop online or on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Marathon is making it easy to stretch your dollar this summer. Rack up points that can be spent on gift cards and other rewards and receive 5 cents off every gallon every time you use your Make It Count rewards account. Check out your local Sylacauga Marathon for specials like Coca-Cola 6-packs, 3 for $5, and Bud Light and Budweiser 12-packs, only $10.99. ATM and money order services are also available to make the most out of your time and money. Make every purchase count at Marathon.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
What's behind the CA?
A world full of opportunities.
Where are you now? Where are you going?
Where do you want to be?
These are all important in determining your path in life.
More importantly, why be ordinary
when you can be extraordinary?
At Central Alabama Community College, you can be anything you wish to be.
Don't put your future on hold and don't settle for less than excellence.
We are Central Alabama Community College.
Central to you.
Central to your success.
Welcome back to the Right Tire postgame show. Right Tire, always the best price, and it's done right on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Bad news for you Sylacauga Aggie fans tonight. The Aggies go down in defeat to the Holtville Bulldogs in Slapout, Alabama. 31-27 the final. Harold Drummonds and Sylacauga pretty much led the entire way until right there at the end. It was tied up, 21-21?
21-21.
They kick a field goal, about a 26-yard field goal, go on top and never relinquish that lead again. Sylacauga did a great job scoring with about a minute, almost 2 minutes to go. To Luke Vincent, a long touchdown pass, do the onside kick, can't get it back, and then basically the Bulldogs run the clock out from that point, win 31-27. They will now represent Region 4 in 5A as the number 2 seeded team. They will host a playoff game here in 2 weeks. Sylacauga, with the loss tonight, will be the 3rd seeded team in the Region 4 and will have to travel to Faith Academy down in Mobile in 2 weeks. I've been there before with a baseball game.
We'll check that again. That's according to Lucky. Of course, I can't say anything. I had them already hosting last week, so by looking at the wrong sheets.
The Right Tire postgame show. Harold Drummonds, Sylacauga pretty much led the entire way tonight until it got tied up at 21-21. We went to the half at 21-21. It stayed that way for a while until late in the fourth quarter. Back and forth, a lot of fourth down stops for both teams. And but in the end, Holtville just wanted this game more.
Yeah, Sylacauga came out and played hard, but you just run up against a football team tonight. This team was massive, and I've never seen in a high school game, and this goes back watching Clay Central play, with as many big kids with the speed they've got getting after you on the field. And they had a good game plan. They bottled up the middle. They weren't going to let Malik Boat beat them. Right. They were going to make you throw the football and beat them. Their game plan worked to perfection. Sylacauga comes up with 2 turnovers. Couldn't cash in on one of them. Was able to cash in on the. They cashed in on the first one. Couldn't cash in on the second one. Got it down to the goal line and got stopped. But you got to tip your hat to this Holtville Bulldog football team, and wish them well the rest of the season. Sylacauga's got to shake this. Get ready for a Benjamin Russell football team next week at home. Your last home game as a senior, unless you get a second-round game back. So it's going to be a tough loss. It's going to be a long bus ride back to Sylacauga. This is one that you play for. You want to host a home football playoff game, and it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, especially for the seniors here at Sylacauga. So, but this is where you've got to rely on your seniors and your coaches to pick everybody up off the mat and get ready for one more football game.
Right Tire postgame show. Right Tire, always the best price, and it's done right on West Fort Williams. Here in Sylacauga, Harold Drummonds, we have to pick a Thomas Auto Parts player of the game. Thomas Auto Parts, Highway 280 in Sylacauga. That's your Napa dealer in the area. I think we, even in a losing effort, Luke Vincent is our player of the game. Luke caught 2 long touchdown passes tonight, had some great plays on defense. Luke is just and is always giving 110% every time he steps out on the field. And Luke Vincent's going to get our player of the game.
Yeah, he had 2 long touchdown catches tonight. He caught some short passes, picked up big chunks of yardage by just determination, and had several key stops tonight as they, it's just kind of like they've reinserted him back into that defensive back spot. So good job by Luke Vincent. Congratulations to him, and thanks to Napa for giving him for allowing us to give him the award.
Once again, the Thomas Auto Parts player of the game, Luke Vincent for Sylacauga. As unfortunately, the Aggies go down in defeat tonight to Holtville in slap-out, 31-27 the final. They now get ready for their final game of the year, the regular season, next Friday night at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga against the Benjamin Russell Wildcats out of Alexander City, a team that has really, really struggled this year. And then, of course, Sylacauga will be in the playoffs in 2 weeks, traveling to Mobile. As far as we know, Faith Academy will be the opponent in that game, while Holtville will be here in 2 weeks, and they will host UMS Wright. So that's not going to get any easier for them as well. For Harold Drummonds, our filmer, Dylan Lucky, and our producer extraordinaire, Reed Slayton, back in the plush studios of B101 in Sylacauga. My name is Bruce Carr. Once again, your final score from Holtville tonight. The Bulldogs defeat the Sylacauga Aggies 31-27. Get ready now for the AHSAA scoreboard show. And don't forget Alabama football tomorrow. Airtime 11:30 on B101. Kickoff set for a little after 2:30 from Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And then again, we'll be back with you next Friday night at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Have a great weekend, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.